Yeah. I say for 27 years I've been getting checks cleared. Rovers, Bentleys, yachts, Lears. I sip champagne like a nigga sip beer. Women by the trees, they used to call me Paul Pierce. At league money, I walk like a ball player. And I'm loved in New Orleans, I'm the motherfucking mayor. Hat to the back, you can barely see the fade. Niggas get the peace sign, bitches get the wave. Tell them haters I don't see them, tell them niggas get a wave. Pussies looking bushes, tell them bitches get a fade. Hand them with the shit, I don't miss that law. 30 on each hip, which one I'm gon' draw? OG swag, yeah, I'm looking like my paw. You are now in the presence of a motherfucking boss. All black stanger, yeah, I'm flying like a wall. So these niggas can't see me unless they see in the dark.
Choppin motherfucking game, bro. I swear to God. Say we've been going so hard before this shit started, but this chopping game with your OG. I got my OG over there.
Whoa,
and I got the homie. You know, we don't really do no introduction.
Mr. Meana, man. Come on, bro.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Meana. Don't forget the Mr. Fuck. Grown man shit.
Mr. Pump the ball, yeah.
Pump the. Like, make them hoes do something.
Say, man, you been around a long time, man.
What you call a long time?
Forever.
Never ever.
What you call a long time? You know what I'm saying? Because niggas call a long time yesterday.
What?
The younger people call, that's been my partner, they met him in 2020 in the COVID. Wearing a mask.
And that been his partner?
And that's partner. That's my partner. I fucked with him in the COVID. We was wearing masks together, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm just calling it how it is.
Say, we're going to play a little, we're going to start with music first, bro. Because we got a whole lot of shit to talk about. Right?
Music.
Whole lot of shit, Shelly.
Oh, a whole lot of shit.
Okay.
So listen, last time we chopped it, because you know you was on the first podcast. You
and Kango
was on the first podcast I ever did.
Like you forgot my dude's name, Kango.
Feeling good today. Oh, I like it.
I'm rebuttal like a motherfucker right now.
But not because you ain't much invite me to that too. I just wanted to let you know that.
Invite.
That's it, bro. You all
First one, I just sang, bro.
you was doing something. You was busy.
that's a good excuse.
You was really busy, bro.
That's
See,
a good excuse.
on the first podcast, like we got you really inspired. Well, at least that interview made me go get my mind right and figure this shit out. Because from jump, like y'all gave me some crazy stories that people had never heard, right?
Right, real
about
talk.
like the situation with y'all and UNLV, which nobody ever knew where it came from.
Right.
Y'all revealed that we was lit too.
Right. Yeah.
And you asked me like, what made me start the podcast? I was like, I had to go figure out the money.
Hey, gotta get the money, bro. Gotta get the money. If it ain't no money, why we doing it? I always did music for money, so if I'm gonna do podcasts, it gotta be for money.
Let's talk about that.
Gotta be for money, bro.
So coming in the game, the first people y'all signed with was Big Boy.
Yeah, that was the first.
I mean, so
I ain't signed too many, but that was the first.
You mean you ain't signed?
I'm just saying, you know, I started learning the business, so signing wasn't cool. But yeah, that was the first. Big Boy, he gave us the platform, and we did our thing with it, you know.
From Big Boy, then Juve.
I mean, before Juve, I did a business deal with South Coast Music Group with Robert Shaw. That was a dude that was like our ex-manager, and you know, we had learned the game, so he gave us a business percentage, you know what I'm saying? So we went and got Miss T, we got Fifth Wall Weeby, we got the Drama Squad. We got a bunch of artists, you know what I'm saying? You know, because we was like CEOs of it at the time, you know what I'm saying? That was early in the game, you know what I'm saying? So that's
What year that was?
That was like 96, 97, about 97.
Longevity.
Yeah, it was 97. We was on some CO shit in 97. You was on some CO shit probably like a little before us, huh?
Nah. I mean, I learned the CEO shit.
I'm saying y'all was doing, listen, I saw y'all niggas, I don't know what talk show that was.
Oh, the BT show?
No, not the BT show. I'm talking about y'all was on the interview. Jimmy Kimmel or whatever his name is. Y'all was on one of them shows, and you know, y'all was running y'all shit, and I was like, ooh, them niggas doing some bullshit. That was kind of like, I wasn't even on that level yet, but y'all was talking CEO shit then, and I was just like, they doing their own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was doing the shit with Master P and TRU and all that, but y'all was doing y'all own shit.
I kind of saw y'all doing the same thing, though. Like
Yeah.
anytime y'all ever signed with somebody, you still saw y'all present yourself as your own label also. So instead of y'all doing record deals, y'all start doing partnerships.
Yeah, we did partnerships. Like you're right. That's how we locked it up with Ride with South Coast. We did a partnership. So that's what it was. Right.
So even the situation with Juvie, partnerships?
No, Juvie was more like Juvie offered us $50,000, right? He was like, oh, look, I want to give y'all 50 grand to do y'all own thing. But at the time, money was cool. I had royalties that was way more than $50,000. So I was like looking to get the exposure like with Juvie. So I felt like if I signed with you as an artist, I might get more exposure to the world than I was getting with an independent label at the time. You know what I'm saying? So,
And that was going to help you do your business.
yeah, that was gonna help me do. So Juvie was a 100 with it. He gave us a 1 album deal with no strings attached, and it you know, instead of giving us the $50,000, we wound up just signing with him just to get the, you know, on the mainstream side of it. And it was just a 1 album deal. You know what I'm saying? So with that 1 album, it put us in position to kind of do what we wanted to do independent. And
So
that
it
was
gave y'all the exposure
Yeah,
y'all
it gave us
needed.
the exposure we needed. Right. That was on a bigger scale than 50 grand. 50 grand couldn't put me on the major level like Juvie could put me just by being attached to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's when he was with Rap a Lot?
No, that's well he
Atlantic
did.
or
He did
Rap?
a deal with Rap a Lot. Juvie did a deal with Rap a Lot, and that put us on Rap a Lot. We was offered a deal with Rap a Lot when we left Big Boy, but it just wasn't enough money at the time, so we wound up staying independent. And when Juvie did the thing with you know, when he did the Know Your Clap deal with Rap a Lot, we was just signed in it because they did a 2 album deal.
Okay.
You know, and the second album became Partners in Crime album, which was Club Bangers. You know what I'm saying?
So I always heard that the reason why y'all didn't put out an album, like after that Rap a Lot shit for a minute, what album y'all put out after y'all
we
did
put
that?
out We Are Legends. We left we our deal was done with Juvie because we did Club Bangers, so we come home. We wound up doing a show in Korea, and things didn't go the way we thought that it should have went.
Things didn't go the way it
Man, it just didn't go the way it should have went.
Business-wise?
Yeah, business-wise. Juvie offered some money that, you know, when it came down, it wasn't the money that we thought that we should get. So
Why y'all accepted it?
we didn't accept it. It's just like once we did the deal, like to go overseas and do some of the things that Juvie wanted us to do. When the money came in, it just wasn't what we would have agreed to doing. Like, you know, the deal was agreed to what we was doing, but pretty much that tour wasn't what we agreed to doing. So with us only having 1 album deal, when the 1 album came out, we was really done already. Like
Right.
once the album came out, we was already done with Juve. So we just was around at the time, just as like on some partner shit, some love shit. So when we went on tour with Juve, we went overseas, and the business, you know, the way the money went with the overseas deal, it just wasn't what we agreed to. So
He reneged on there and then.
he ain't really renege. It just
Y'all expected something.
yeah, we
more
expected
than
more.
Partnership,
It was
partnership.
it was like a misunderstanding.
homie
Juvie didn't
that homie
say a certain number, but we still
Y'all
was expecting a
expected to
certain
get a
number.
certain- that homie shit. You expect your partner-
And then when the number didn't look right, you know, we was just like we ain't gonna be able to fuck with that, you know. So we kind of went home and did our own thing. So we went home and did our own thing. We did Club Bangers. That's where y'all get the So Attractive song from. You know what I'm saying?
How
Because-
long that album took to come out after y'all left Juvie? Because what I heard was y'all couldn't put music out because y'all was stuck in the contract with Rap a Lot.
No, we wasn't stuck in no.
I'm just telling you what the streets say.
I'm telling you.
I'm just telling you.
Nah,
People
nah.
gotta know.
Listen, it was a 1 album deal. So once the album was released, that was done, bro. That was over with. No,
Right.
no album
No
to
strings
do.
attached.
No strings attached. That was in the contract. So once we did the album and they put the album out, we was just free to do what we do.
But I'm just curious why y'all just couldn't get all y'all own show money since y'all had.
We was getting our show money. Listen,
Okay,
listen.
all right,
I
all
never
right.
did a 360 deal
We
in
ain't
my
never had
life.
them problems. Yeah, we
Why
never
you
had
want-
them.
So I was always
all
getting my
right.
own show money.
You were getting all show and merch money.
I was
right?
getting all show money. I ain't have merch at the time because I
Let's
ain't
get it back.
understand merch make that kind of money.
Okay, all right.
So I ain't
all
understand
right, all
merch
right.
at the time. I understand merch today, but I didn't understand merch when I was doing the deal with Juvie. So we was getting all our show money, but it was just like I said, once that overseas deal didn't go the way that we thought that it should have went, You know, Juve was like more like, man, I can't do this no more. I'm like, cool, like you know.
Right.
I mean, it's
Like,
just bosses.
Yeah,
Y'all just
it
growing
was
to be
cool.
bosses.
It was
Ain't-
totally
ain't the problem,
understandable.
right?
And we went home and cooked up. And when we cooked up, we came out with the album "We Are Legends," and it had the Sword Tractor song on it, and that bitch took off, and we
That
ate.
make a whole lot of sense.
We
We are
ate.
legends.
We ate.
For all the people out there that know how PNC started, how you and Kango came about and formed the group PNC?
And tell the truth.
Well,
You know you rather give it.
no, I'm always tell the truth. I don't. I don't.
give it.
Listen, I don't know no other way but
Give
the
it,
truth.
give it.
Well, the way PNC actually came together is through a mutual friend, which was my partner by the name of Dejon. Dude was a dude I grew up with in Holly Grove, right? So we all moved to the east. So when we moved to the east, he was like, he was messing with Kango's sister, and he was like, look, I want to introduce you to her little brother, the dude Nice. So I had graduated from Sarah T. Reed at the time, and I went back because I used to be in a band. So I go back to check out the band, and he was like, Kango play tenor drum in the band. So he had already described him to me. So when I saw him, I was like, oh, that's the dude right there. But it was like kind of he was getting on the bus, and I was kind of just coming around the school. So he left. So the next day or whatever in that week or whatever, I wound up coming back around there. I went in the band room 7th period. That's band period time for him. And I told him, come take a walk with me to the front store in Mishu. And we kind of like just chopped it up. I like run some raps. He ran some raps. And I was like, damn.
So he was a
dog.
rapper. He wasn't a singer.
He was a singer rapper. He had harmony. Like, listen, dude was one of the dopest niggas I ever heard at the time. So I was listening like, let me hear what you got. So he was running this shit. He had harmony in it, but he was rapping but with harmony. And I was like, damn, dude. I'm like, look, with my know-how and your talent, because I ain't give a fuck about if I had talent. It was more like, with my know-how and your talent, we're going to make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So I was already doing gong shows prior to me meeting Kango. I was already doing gong shows. I was doing that. It was a $500 a week thing
Bobby
or whatever.
Marchand?
It was Bobby Marchand and it was Cash Money.
Remember that?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
I was doing them.
Some niggas Bobby Marchand.
So I doing Bobby Marchand gong shows, and I'm also doing the No Limit shit. You know what I'm saying, at the Big Easy. So I told Kango at the time. Kango was hustling, like he was just trying to make $1 out of
what I'm
50
talking
cents.
about. Come on, yeah. That's
So
what I'm talking about.
he hustling. I told him, I said, look, bro, if you can. I said, look, how much you making off that little 50-cent slab? Because he was buying a little 50-cent slab.
This is what I wanted to
Right.
talk about. Come
So
on.
I'm like, how much you making off it? He was like, I'm making like 125. I'm like, listen, bro, if you stop doing that, I'll let you come in with the gong shows. I'm winning. It's $500. I'll give you $250. So $250 was
A lot of
doubling what he was doing. We talking about early 90s.
This
You know what I'm
this
saying?
when I was talking about when I was saying, tell it like
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
This is what I was
yeah,
talking
that
about. Go
raw
ahead.
shit. You
Go
know,
ahead.
so I'm telling them, if you stop selling that crack and you come do these gong shows, because I believed in his talent. Once I heard him, I was like, damn, dude, dope. He's super dope. I'm like, man, niggas need to hear you.
Right.
He was like young. Me and Kango 4 years apart, so I had to be about 19 years old. He had to be about 15 years old. So I'm like, I can't get in the club. I'm like, don't worry about that. I'm going to get you in the club because I got stuff full, right?
Right.
So I get him in the club. We went in the gong shows. I'm splitting it with him $250, and that stopped him from from hustling. Like we found a new hustle.
Really, you saved it from the penitentiary and all that.
Well, if that's what-
all that.
Right.
That would come with that shit when you hustling.
If that's what you
That's
call
what
it.
you dealing in.
If that's what you call it, I don't know.
Marcelo like that. He's
Say,
fine.
like,
I ain't never sell
I
crack,
like to
bro.
see niggas save niggas, though. I like that shit.
I ain't never,
did, though.
I ain't
You know
never
he
sell
said
crack. I ain't
He
never
said.
sell crack.
Say
You ain't never
believe
sold
it
crack?
now.
No, I ain't never sell crack. I sold other shit, but I ain't never sell crack.
A little weed and shit. and
I
all
sold
that.
weed, I sold a lean, but I ain't
You
never
just trying to
fucked
put
with.
that you ain't never
Shit,
sold
that
crack.
when you
Like,
sold
I ain't never-
leaf.
listen, I
You
fuck
might as
with-
well sell
listen,
crack. You
all
was
my
selling
partners-
leaf. At
listen,
that time,
listen, my name is Mr. Meana, right?
they wasn't gonna give you no
So
misdemeanor.
Listen,
what?
my
You
name
get a
is-
whole lot
You'd
of
have got
misdemeanors.
caught with that
I did
lead.
listen, I
You
was
wouldn't have got a
say I can't
misdemeanor.
Listen, I was
Say-
100%
I wish
misdemeanor.
I was smarter than you.
Listen, I was a leader, right?
Okay.
And listen, when crack first came out in 88, 89, right, in New Orleans, for us, when I
It came
first,
out before that.
Nah.
I'm just saying when I got on it.
84.
Well,
World
I say
Fair.
89.
That's when I
Came out
first saw
before
it.
that.
I saw
Well,
it
I'm
on
just
Fair.
I'm just gonna say, cause y'all was been in the game,
So you
but
know
I'm,
that. He's ass
I
over.
didn't
I'm
sell
just
it.
saying it came out before.
I'm just saying I didn't sell it. So with me
When you
not
saw
selling it, when I got introduced to it, it was like 88. '89, right? So the niggas that was selling it at that time, you know, I'm always a dude that I observe like pretty much like how you making the money before I jump into how you making the money, right? So the way they was selling it at the time, they was like they was trying to get clientele, so they running up to rockheads with stones in their hand and look at mine, look at mine.
That shit was so easy.
Crackheads batting their hands up and
Shit, that shit
driving off and
That shit was so easy to drag them niggas, so just choke them out.
This how we go to.
Just like out there,
See, this how we go to. This where the top of the game shit start. Look.
No, what? No.
So what happened? What it was?
But I'm just saying, I wasn't. So I'm watching that game, and that wasn't just seeing how it was working. I'm like, that ain't really for me. I was more hitting hustles like stealing.
It was a lot for a lot of niggas. They didn't know that at the time, though.
I was stealing, bro. I was hitting the white folks. I was hitting cars. I was hitting grocery stores, and we had a whole operation. Listen, I had a stupid operation.
You had a sting, a whole.
Listen, they thought we was selling drugs because they was like, how y'all get a beeper? How y'all get the baddies? How y'all get whatever, right? Look, I can I go to jail for this?
You can. I mean,
I'm talking about it's over. This store closed.
Listen,
Don't say that to get you indicted.
Listen, the store is closed
All right,
right
bro.
now.
No,
Right?
but
The
listen,
store is no more.
How long it was?
It's about 30 years, 35 years ago.
They
somewhere.
can't fuck with your
All right.
statute limitations.
Statute of limitation, right? So anyway, when niggas was selling crack, we was hitting candy.
What you mean hitting candy?
Hitting candy.
Out the store and selling it.
No. Listen, I ran across some twins, right? They told me they was selling candy 2 for $1 at the school, right? So I'm looking like, damn, y'all selling that for $2? How y'all doing? They
You
were like,
talking about M&Ms and all that shit like that?
candy, real candy. So
Alright.
M&M, Snickers, gum, all that dumb shit, right?
Right.
So I'm like, well, how y'all making? They were like, well, we take my mama food stamps and we buy
Oh, y'all
candy.
were buying it.
No,
We
no,
was
no,
stealing
not us, not me.
But we was
They
stealing all the candy.
Listen,
We did that too.
they was doing that. I wasn't doing that. That was their game. So they telling me their game. So I'm like, all right, well, I working at Winn-Dixie at the time.
You build an organization. There you go. Come on.
Winn-Dixie, nigga.
Come on, I know.
So I'm working at Winn-Dixie. So I said, look, you know, instead of, I don't got to buy it, I could just take it.
That's stealing. I just said that.
I don't call it stealing. I
But
call
that's
it
stealing. You was on the job. That was
taking
stealing
it.
the people's property.
I'm just saying I was taking it, right? They got insurance. Come
They
on,
got,
bro.
yeah, they
If
got,
they get paid back for it, it's not.
They got a lot
So I'm
of
taking their
boxes,
candy, right? And I'm filling up a garbage can.
You're a distributor.
That was a
You became a
distributor.
distributor.
I was a
That's what I'm
distributor
saying.
of
That's how
candy.
you- yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Candy.
he was the supply man.
I was the supply man of candy. I had
He was a
teachers
supplier.
buying.
Big time.
I got a witness back that my partner did. Y'all don't
See.
know. Listen.
He was-
So listen, I get the candy. I'm putting the bitches in a garbage can, right? I got my partners coming. I say, look, come pick up the garbage can. I'm talking about boxes of
How old
candy.
you was?
About 15, 16.
Oh, you
About
was-
16. I was about 16. So look, I'm dumping the shit in the garbage can. I tell my partner, come get it. Come get a whole
While you at work, you
garbage
just
bag.
dump it
Yeah,
out.
right there. Look, I bring the bitch outside and everything.
And go
Come
back
get
in
it.
and go to work.
And come get it. And I call him. I say, come get it. He come get it. When he come get it, I got another little bag at the bottom so I can put the bag up like the garbage can empty now. So once they take the can out, I put the other can up. I mean the other bag up, and they gone. So we go home and we split it up. So I got niggas that going to McMain and some other schools.
They
and
working for you.
I'm splitting the money
Yeah,
up.
workers,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I'm just like, look, you bring me back. So the dudes were selling it for $2 for $1. I took them out of business. I started selling 3 for $1. You want Snickers, 3 for $1. Then we got on the cigarettes, and we'll start pumping the
I know
cool.
about all that. So
The
like,
cools for $1 a pack. We killing. We got teachers on our payroll.
See, I think that just come from all y'all in character. Cause see, let me tell you something, bro.
What
Like,
you mean all this in Canada?
Yes, let me
That
tell you.
come
You from Carrollton?
I'm from everywhere.
he
I'm
got
just
some
saying.
roots in character. too.
Talk to me. You,
I do.
You
I
live in
say,
Carrollton?
bro, I keep telling you, I come from uptown, all uptown.
All of
That mean Mid City. That mean Carrollton. That mean the third ward.
Oh, you was all them spots.
My family and all the spots. So, you know, when I do shit, I go hide out over there. And then I go hide out over there. I go hide, you know. So, I made allies, friends, enemies. So, I'm from all of them.
Yeah, I'm from all of it. Right. You was from uptown. For real.
Period.
For real. I'm from
So,
uptown.
I really represent that uptown shit for real.
I represented too. I lived in
But
the
we did it
Magnolia.
the same way, but I just wasn't working at
I
the
lived
school.
on Josephine.
See,
I lived in the
Nigga was
Magnolia,
doing- take they shit.
2705 Belmont Court. I lived in apartment D, right above Kali. I think he lived in apartment A. Belmont Court, right across the street from Tom LaFond.
Belmont
Yeah.
Court.
So Juvie say, I don't never represent the Magnolia. And the reason why I don't represent the Magnolia, because the Magnolia was hard life for me. It was all fights. I had no big brothers. I'm a red nigga. I'm small. And I got to fight every day. Because you got a lot of black ugly niggas. In that fucking Magnolia, bro. Hey, bro, we had a lot of black ugly niggas in the Magnolia. I was a red nigga. And I was, they thought I was, you know, they thought I was a hoe. So I had to fight a lot. So I props Magnolia out for
So you just
fighting
cut us
skills.
off, fuck it. You
No,
went back
no, listen. I moved to Josephine. Josephine was cool. I lived next door to Black and Mo. I lived next door to Black and Mo. Derek, Roy,
the blackest
Roy,
nigga in the world, though.
Black and Mo, Roy,
That
right?
nigga was dangerous too, bro.
But he wasn't dangerous when I knew him, like at the time. He was a goofy
Dog
nigga.
shit.
Listen,
He was
listen.
dangerous shit.
Listen, he was a
Where's
goofy.
brother
Listen,
Hug at, ain't he?
yeah, he got a brother named Derek. He got a
right,
brother
man.
named Roy.
Yeah, Hug is devil.
I don't know him by the nicknames. I know him by the real names, right? Because they ain't have no nicknames when I know him.
Yeah, we couldn't
They
use
ain't have no
real
nicknames
names.
yet. I'm talking.
Nigga didn't want nobody
You
to
talking
know
OG
their
Hey,
name.
shit?
you know why you know it?
You
You
just
know why you
want
know
to
his real
end
name?
it.
You stay next door.
I stayed next door. His name was fucking.
See?
Well, he was Black and Mo.
What you say?
He was always Black and Mo to me.
What,
right?
what you say?
But I'm just saying, the nigga was not that dude yet.
Shit.
No, you saying
was
shit.
grooming and shit.
I know yet. Listen, we was little boys.
He was
We
just shit. He
baby.
tried to tell you he was quiet. And
No, he wasn't quiet. He wasn't quiet. Nigga, listen, nigga broke. Nigga broke in my mama house. He broke in our house. Nigga got me outside willing to bite.
And you
But
said he
that
wasn't.
was weak.
I'm about to
That
go
was
How
with
old
weak.
he
nigga.
was?
12, 13.
All right.
What, you ain't think he was that nigga? Then?
Listen, he wasn't. I ain't believe that.
Everybody don't breaking nobody.
I didn't believe that
You ain't nearly broken your house.
because that was common. I was a little dude doing B&Es. It's breaking and entering for people that
Say
don't
what
know.
y'all call it, motherfucker.
Breaking and
No,
entering.
the other word.
B&Es.
Watch out, that's not.
B&Es. They had a
That's
nigga
some new
named
shit.
Ryan. I don't know if y'all know Ryan over Josephine, right? That nigga was like, he liked my mama. You know, he was younger. He liked the nigga that was older than me, but younger than my mama. But he liked my mama, so he was putting me on game. One day, I come outside, Black and More, and I'm like, look, you can't wheel the bike better than me. I'm like, so, you know, we on some bike shit. So I'm wheeling the bike. Black and More breaking in the house. I mean, he ain't breaking in, he just walking because the door was open, you know?
You left the door open.
Yeah, but so he in the house and he fucked over me, like, you know, and did what he do. But then Ryan was like, across the street, liked my mama. He's like, I know who broke in your house, Black and Mo did it. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? All right. They got me wheeling bikes. Who can go to Fudders and all that dumb shit? Got me going way down Josephine, because this is on Josephine. Got me wheeling all the way to fucking
nigga
Solomon
set you up
Boulevard, you know what I'm saying? Trying to compete while he
Nigga
do
in the
his
house.
thing. And, you know, he did his thing or whatever, but, you know, Ryan told me who did it. And like I said, I was hanging with Black, you know, so at the end of the day. So I did my thing, got my mama money back. You know, because my mom was bitching on me, left my door open. Once
You
Ryan
did it.
gave me the game, Ryan said, I know who did it.
You ain't got it back from Black and Mo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beat him up too, then.
No, I ain't beat him up because I ain't beat him up. We ain't fight. Fuck. You know, we ain't had no fights. It was just game, respect, game. You know what I'm saying? So he hit my mama house. We hit his mama house. And I got my mama fucking rent money back. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all just hit date, y'all.
We
Tip
just
for
traded. We just traded places. Like, give me my mama money
But
back.
that's how it went. He broke in his mama house.
That's cool.
Only thing about it, Black and Mo ain't give him the banana in the tailpipe. He didn't sit him up the street with him the bicycle.
Well, he
While
wasn't.
he was in his house.
Yeah, but that was the game. They had to get me.
you know.
They had to get me
We
on,
both
bro.
would have been willing up the street.
No, I was willing with his brother, Derek.
All
Listen,
of them would have been
if a
willing.
nigga hearing this podcast, Derek, you out there, you know me, you know it's 1,000. Yeah, you had me willing to bike. You probably didn't even know what Black and Mo was doing.
Oh, okay. Then.
He probably. I'm gonna give him the credit.
Go ahead.
Cause I'm a positive nigga.
Okay.
He probably didn't know what he was doing, but in the mix of what he was doing, my mama shit got stole or rent money. My dude across the street showed me, and we got it back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but
Let's
I
talk about
come
the
up that way.
difference in the time between then and now, right?
What you mean?
When you was coming up in the Magnolia, Josephine, Carrollton.
Fauchet Street. 9015 Fauchet. Look, I can give you addresses, man. A lot of niggas don't have addresses, huh? 9015 Fauchet. I was right there. Come on, talk to me.
So some of you had some OGs when you was coming up back then?
my OGs was a lot of niggas. Like Black Menace was like one of them. You know what I'm saying? They was like some niggas, Noop and Duck. You know what I'm saying? I had a nigga
Black
named.
because he was rapping or because he was.
No, just because he was like,
All right.
I'm talking
I
about
just
before
wanted
he was
to
a
know why.
rapper.
All
Like
right.
I knew him
Okay.
before rappers.
That's what
I
I
knew
was
him as
trying to
Noop
figure
and
out.
Duck.
All right.
But I'm just, if nigga don't know Noop and Duck, J and Threat, J Dog and Threat from Black Menace. There was Noop and Duck and Holly Grove, and there was like some of my big homies. Like they was the kind of niggas that. The reason why I rep Holly Grove, like I rep it because, you know, those brothers took me in when I kind of came around.
That's where you got your game from.
Yeah, they gave me game.
That's
they
where you got your
gave me
game
game, bro. And they showed me some of the shit I was doing that was wrong. Cause I ain't have no daddy. I come from a single family household. My dad had been in jail 42 years. He home now. You know, I fuck with him. And he did 42 years in Angola. So at the end of
And
the
they was
day,
in a big house, huh?
yeah. He
What
did
you
that.
consider people like
He did that.
Tiba?
I fuck with
Jerry?
T. Yo, that's big dogs, bro.
Gangsters.
That's
bro.
big dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's big dogs. Real
Like, because
talk.
I know a lot of niggas from like as in your area, and I know a lot of niggas who you come up under, right?
Under a wit, cause I'm an old nigga.
You mean,
I
you
probably
won't-
came up with him. Even if I ain't sell drugs, I came up with him.
Why you just mention out of Gertown? Why you just mention them two?
because I
They had
I
other
know the
people.
kind of respect that
Well,
he
I'm
got
just
for them.
saying they had other people like Corey Dunn too.
Yeah, Corey
Come on,
Dunn.
talk to
Yeah,
Tyler, you from there?
No,
Well, you
I'm
should've took
from
over this
everywhere,
thing.
but I just
But you-
asked why you just mentioned them.
That's the people that I know. That's the motherfuckers
you-
that I know.
alright.
Like as in like
All right. So
I know
you
a lot of
wasn't really
motherfuckers
going
from-
by the Seven Sisters and Streamline then.
who was going by Seven Sisters? Was I going by Seven Sisters?
Well,
and
how you
Streamline?
know? Okay, wait.
All
go
right,
ahead. What you
talk.
was
I
going
know
back
Corey
here?
Dunn.
I just
Corey
had
Dunn.
probably more of
Just wait,
a
what you-
relationship
no,
with
just
more
say
of
what-
Gertown
alright.
than probably Holly Grove. But I went to school with a lot
But
of
I'm
people
from
out of
Holly Grove. I
But I
lived
know
in Good
I
Town,
know
but
a
I
lot of
fuck with
motherfuckers
Holly
you
Grove.
respect out Holly Grove.
Yeah, I fuck with Holly Grove. You know.
Say, but they got real niggas everywhere though, son.
Why are you saying that to me like that? Like,
No, I'm just letting
I'm
you
just
know
saying,
that,
like you
bro.
always say that, like they got real niggas everywhere. I know.
I just wish all the real niggas get together and stop the dumb shit though. You know, they can if they utilize, they'll stop a lot because they control the hood.
Not really.
Shit.
You know why I say not really? Because them youngsters don't have no respect for.
But you can teach them though.
I mean, listen, if they open to hear you.
Man, listen.
If
If
they
they
open to
not,
hear you.
say, bro, they got a whole lesson they can learn.
Yeah.
See, when they people stop babyfying them and let them go back there and really get it in, they gonna really
Go
start
back where?
learning that house. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna really start learning about self-respect first of all.
Right.
Because the people back there that controlling it, they gonna teach you self-respect.
Right.
You ain't got no choice but to learn.
I
that.
agree.
Back then we talking about the
Then you gonna
penitentiary, right?
start, yeah, but then you gonna start thinking otherwise.
But I'm
See,
talking about-
I thought I was the baddest nigga in the world too. I ain't trying to go back there.
I'm just talking about the youngsters that never did no time.
But that's what I'm saying.
Fresh
But
off,
you
fresh
gotta-
off the porch.
But listen though, they got ways to. Oh, trust me.
I mean, listen, I fuck with
They
young
got ways
dudes.
for
I
them to
fuck
see
with, Sella,
the
you
real
fuck with
way.
young dudes, right? I fuck with young dudes because I understand that they need it. But what I've learned is the only ones I can really fuck with is the ones who open to hear it.
Let's talk. Let's
You know
fucking
why the
talk.
ones they got the ones that don't want to hear? Because they people shielding them from the truth.
Not
They
necessarily
trying-
that. No.
Man, they
Not
trying
even
to,
that. Listen.
when they do wrong, they don't tell them.
Remember
they
with me, you and BTY Young.
But listen,
Right.
We had different relationships with him, right?
Right.
Sometimes that nigga be on the wrong level and you be like, Cello holla at him.
Right.
No problem. It's just that some of them niggas, they choose who they gonna respect on what level. As OGs, we don't want to tolerate that shit.
say, but you can't stop the course of nature. That just was his destiny.
Listen,
For it to happen to
and
him
listen,
like
I
that.
understand
I
that.
know dude, mama and daddy. I
Right.
went to school with his mama at Fosha.
Yeah, I went to
When he
Fosha
come-
too with
When he come to the school
Gabby.
with little Larry, bro, the dude out of
brother.
Town, I didn't even know who his mom and daddy was. Because he
That's
was so
always
arrogant.
happened though.
But listen how that happened. He was so arrogant. And you know, I'm fucked
your
Or
mic.
was he
Come on, get your
And
or
you know
was he
I'm fucked up.
confident?
You know I'm fucked
Was he
up.
confident or was he
But
arrogant?
he was both. You can be both. I
You
give
can
him
be both. You can be
because
both.
he really was about his business. You dig what I'm saying? But he ain't got to understand. Sometimes you got to humble yourself to get where you going, bro.
Right.
You can't run over everything, bro. You got to use your mind sometimes, bro.
We talking about youngin right now, right?
Come
Yeah.
on. Come on. See, we
I'm
fight.
telling
See,
you.
I don't know. Listen,
I talk with him.
He don't know
Cello.
that side of him though.
I know him another
Listen,
side.
I see
No,
it, but I
listen,
told
you didn't
Say,
see
bro,
what I
he-
told you? Listen.
but look what he did.
I told
though.
you as in this. Look, OG,
All
check
right.
this out. I told you sometimes him and Youngin would have disagreements. Then he'd tell me, "Someone
Yeah.
call that nigga, man.
Right.
You holler at him."
gotta
Hey, fuck
real-
it.
say-
That was when he was on
say,
some other shit.
But listen, you gotta realize who his dad is.
Right.
And then you gotta realize who his mom is.
Okay.
And how he was raised.
Okay.
So he don't know no way but his way. His Paul was gone.
But listen,
His
listen.
Paul was gone and really,
right.
you know,
Let's
the
talk
guide
relationship.
him. So
Let's
he
talk
gonna do
relationship.
what
Let's
he
talk
a big dog.
Let's talk
Come on.
relationship.
Big
No,
dog
let's
about that.
let's talk
All right.
relationship.
Come on.
Dude was humble, bro. Listen.
To an extent.
I had listen what I'm saying.
right.
Dude was living in we had a spot in Eastover, right? I gave him a spot in Eastover, right? You know, but dude used to listen. His mama would call me and say, "Mike, you the only one that he kind of really listened to because he wanted to rap." And I had that kind of influence on him because I fuck with rap, right? You know, so when I first heard him, my partner Dale turned me on to him. I been knew him as Lil D, but I didn't know that he was a rapper. So my partner Dale told me, "Man, I heard this nigga at a party. I want you to check him out." I heard him. I'm like, "Man, I'm about to bring you to Juvie," because I know Juvie was doing the UTP thing.
Boom.
Even though we had left Juvie, I just felt like this dude need this kind of exposure. So if he go under somebody like a Juvenile, he probably get the right recognition that he need to get. In the mix of that, me and him got a relationship where we was talking a lot. I used to understand, like, where he was coming from. Dude, look, listen, he was so cool and so humble as a real nigga. I didn't understand how niggas beef with him.
Because you saw him one way.
You saw the chill side.
I just
of
saw the real side of
it.
him.
You
You
saw
saw
the
the side
chill
of him when he was in the studio.
Not just the studio.
No, listen.
Not just the
Marcelo,
studio.
He seen the chill side of him. He was comfortable around
Listen,
Meana.
Y'all don't
But it
understand.
had another side of him. Too.
I knew that side, right? Listen, I knew that side because when dude did some dirt, he done called me on the phone in the mix of, "You saw my work?" He just hit the news and like I'm talking to him. Like we was jammed on a level that y'all probably wouldn't understand. I knew the dirt that Youngin did, bro. I knew the dirt. Listen, this same brother, listen, this same brother asked me, "How you repent from something that you ain't mean to do?" Like I'm just trying to show you the bind that we really had. It wasn't on. I told him that if you believe in what you're doing, tell God that, you know what I'm saying, you want your forgiveness for it, and He gonna accept it for what it is. But you gotta be true to what you believe.
So when you ever called me about him for something, what was that reason?
It was just to the level of, listen, bro, he got a little high head right now, right? And with him being a high head, I need another nigga that's an OG that been out here that can kind of tell him the same thing. He know that I told Youngin from the beginning, I ain't sell crack, I didn't do this, I didn't bust heads, I didn't do none of that. So at the end of the day, when I'm telling him what it is, he's telling me the reason that he doing what he doing because of what he's into. So I gotta call somebody that I feel like, look, bro, talk to Cello, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Cello been in some street shit. He understand a little bit more about what you're talking about. He'll let you know that what I'm saying is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I want to call for validation on the side of I know what I'm talking about. So I just called some brothers that I know that was in the streets deep that can probably make him understand, look, bro, that ain't the way to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to save him, bro. I'm just trying to save him. But at the end of the day, dude was a humble dude, and he was about his business only when he felt violated.
So you know it's crazy how
But that was by
all
sometimes
three of
it
us
could
see
be behind
that
small
dude on
shit
three
too,
different
like,
levels.
man.
Even if it was small.
That shit
Man,
different.
listen,
Like
bro,
that shit so crazy.
It's about being violated. Small
not-
or big.
No.
If you feel violated, you violated.
Some things ain't worth it though, bro.
But you
Facts.
learn that through
Preach,
wisdom.
OG.
learn
But
that
that's
through
what I'm
wisdom.
saying. He ain't nobody around him telling him
Yeah,
that
he did.
something.
He did, bro.
Well,
he
he
just
just
was
was
a young. Listen, me and Young.
I talked with
before
him, bro.
Young got killed, right?
You know
Me
I
and-
talked with him, Shadow.
Listen,
You know I know.
Listen,
You know I
before
talked with him,
listen,
bro.
before
I
Young
know.
got killed, right? We had a disagreement, and this disagreement was, damn, Meana, bro. I told him some shit he should do. I said, you got a lot of niggas around you that's
talked
new,
about it.
that you come
Oh,
home
we
with.
talked about it.
They ain't none of your old niggas that you went.
talked about
And he was like, listen, bro, if I follow your decision, right, and shit don't go the way it's supposed to go, I'm going to be mad at you.
Right.
And that's-
I'd
and
rather
he's
be
supposed to
mad at
be.
myself.
He
But he's
said-
supposed to be.
I'd rather
Right.
be mad at
because he's
myself
listening
and
to
follow
you.
just
my
told me to
decision.
But
do
he
that.
listening to
He
you,
said-
supposed to be.
Yeah, but he like, if I make the, he said, Meana, you done told me a lot of shit. And the shit that I follow is because I believe that is true for me. So as a man, I had to respect that at the end of the day, that any decision he making it because he's a man, whether it's good or bad.
No, he making them because he in the trenches, bro. And the trenches called for him to make that decision at that time.
But sometimes
bro.
you listen.
See, a lot of people don't understand where you.
Let him fight.
No, I'm just saying, a
Let
lot
him
of
fight
people
for
don't
him.
understand when you in the trenches, bro. You in the trenches, bro. Everything around you is snakes, and you can't trust nothing. So when he come to you for God, that's why he'll be fucked up with you if you give him the wrong advice.
Right.
Bro.
So I give him that
That's all
advice.
I'm saying,
So the
bro.
advice I gave him was advice that you should, that I feel like would have kept him alive, like for as what I was telling him, right? But at the end of the day, he was like, listen, bro, if I follow your decision, you know, and it don't go the way that I think it should go, I'm gonna be mad at you. He said, so as a man,
I agree.
you know,
I'd
you
rather
call
go
me
with
a
my
man,
decision.
you respect me as a man, you say make your own decisions. Like, listen, I can give you advice, but it's on you to take the advice to use it the way you want
Right.
to use it. But at the end of the day, the way you use it, he told me, he said, look, any consequence that comes from whatever I do, at least it's what I wanted to do. I was a little mad with him when he first told me, then I called him
you
back,
talked about this.
and I told him, I said, listen, young, the shit you told me, that's real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to be a man about every action you take, the consequences that come with it, you got to be able to man up to it. Whether I say it or you say it, if you live by it, you got to be able to stand by it, right?
Right.
And he was on that.
Right.
So at the end of the day, the only problem I had with Youngin is you entertaining Instagram. Talking to niggas on Instagram like when you shouldn't worry about that. Nigga getting all the love in the world. One nigga come on there saying you a bitch ass nigga, he feeding into it.
But see, that's what I'm telling them. Niggas
ain't
Ryan
like
him. Niggas Ryan him should have told him bad boys moving sides.
Listen, you can
You
tell
let a
that.
nigga yap. I'm be
tell him-
saying,
listen,
you
you
let a
can-
nigga yap all you want. When you catch him, all that talking gonna stop.
You can
I
tell-
guarantee
listen.
you that. But if you on Instagram beefing with a nigga, you the first people they come and get.
But listen, if
I don't understand the Instagram
Believe
shit,
me, I
bro.
tell him that. But at the end of the day,
Man.
he a young nigga. So with him being a young nigga, he entertaining what young niggas do. So young niggas do that, and that's what they entertaining on. So he was entertaining on that, and that's where the demise of him came. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because he telling niggas I'm at the gas station, I'm this and that, and I'm like, young bro, stop it. But he was about his business, so he felt like whatever nigga bring, I'm gonna bring back, or I'm about that. You know what I'm saying? So bring it. He was a little man about his business, and I respect him for it. But at the end of the day, I wish you would have just took my advice. You know that ain't worth it. You know what I'm
Say,
saying?
old nigga, let me tell you something, right?
That
We gotta
ain't
stop. We be feeling like we could tell them the young niggas what to do. That's not the game of it. Like you supposed to step in and let
give
them niggas
advice.
know it's
I give
another
advice.
option. Swing it out.
I mean, I
And you gotta let him go. Whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be.
I gave advice.
Because just on your watch, you can't allow him to just fuck up on in your face.
Do y'all believe that everything happened for a reason, or
I do.
everything that happened is written or is supposed to be
I
what it
do.
is?
Almost definitely.
So if y'all believe that, then it went the way it was supposed to go because, you know.
You sound like you the one sound like you faulting yourself.
That's
No,
true.
I ain't fault. Listen, bro. Like, I can always say I could have preached harder, and I always feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of give niggas their room to do what they gonna do. I tell you, and if you don't listen, I just be like, all right, do what you gonna do, right? But when you lose a nigga, you feel like, damn, dog, I should have went a little harder
That's
for
the
him.
hardest thing. With that's that shit. That's
'Cause
a part of being.
Because I love him.
Listen,
But say,
that's a
love
part
him,
of being
bro.
an
I love
OG.
him.
Oh,
I
listen,
love him,
listen.
bro.
Let me
It's
tell
a part
you,
of being an
nigga
OG.
Getting old in the game, you gonna lose them.
Oh, you gonna lose.
Right, but you don't
I
wanna
mean,
lose
you
him.
can't, but you
not
can't
gonna-
stop
Listen,
that.
I don't want to accept that, bro.
Listen, but everybody
You
got
ain't
a
gonna
date,
have
huh?
no
Listen, right. Listen, I
We just gonna
understand
do
what
it if
y'all
it's gonna
saying.
make you
But
work
I
hard.
don't want to accept it.
But you got to though.
So you
That's
don't
how
have
life
I just don't
is.
want to accept that.
I get that. I was there.
You gonna
I've
run
been there.
yourself
You been there.
crazy you gonna run yourself
You gonna-
crazy if
listen.
you don't.
I mean, if I go crazy for the niggas I love,
It's not that. It's that you gonna help more because you know you gonna lose something. So you gonna start helping more niggas. Cause
Right.
you gonna lose
But
something.
listen, even in losing, dog, I just listen. You have a problem with losing? I just have a problem with losing. I'm a winner. I just have a problem with losing.
Listen, well,
And
when you a
listen,
hustler,
I
you supposed to have a problem with
I
losing.
understand you're gonna lose, right? But I don't want to lose.
It's the difference between
I'm
losing
just trying
life
to-
and
I'm
losing
trying to
money.
make
You
y'all
got
understand
you
that
got to
side.
understand something about life. They got acceptable losses though.
I
You just
I
said
just don't
something
accept
that
it.
meant,
losses
right?
you
That's deep.
But
what
I'm
you're
just
saying,
saying,
but I
though,
don't
listen
accept.
what I'm just
I don't
saying. They got
accept it.
losses you can recover from.
And I'm,
If you keep trying to prevent those losses, you might make a loss that you can't recover from. and
Preach,
it's over
OG.
with.
Preach.
Game over.
could be right.
That's what happened in you know, a little
Yeah,
case.
but in that case, bro, listen, when you love a nigga, and that's for any of my niggas I love, anybody I love, like, you know what I'm saying? When it's over, bro, I'm feeling like, damn, you know what, I could have did more.
The older you
because
get, the
when,
older you
when,
get,
listen,
the more you
when you
care
have a
about.
grip on a nigga, if you got a grip on them, meaning like they fuck with you, they feel you a certain way, you feeling like, damn, like, you know, yeah, I feel like I let them down to a degree because at the end of the day, in my heart, I wanna save them. My whole mission was to save them. I know Youngin was into dumb
shit. You feel like
shit.
that about your grandmother when you lose them?
If I could have told my grandmother anything,
I'm just saying though, dude.
yeah, I mean, no, because I ain't talking to my grandmother that
I'm
way.
saying, but you accepted that loss though.
I accepted
and
that loss.
That was a painful loss. Right?
That was a painful loss.
I mean, that ain't no different though.
Right. Right, but I'm saying.
I mean, that is that.
Listen, my grandmother ain't listening to me like dude listening to me. That's all I'm saying. If my grandmother was listen, my mom, I lost my mama, bro. And listen, before my mama died, I was giving her some game that I learned.
Man, I asked you a question.
That she was looking like, damn, I wish I would have been knew that. You know what I'm saying?
I can ask you a serious question.
Yeah, ask me whatever you
say,
want.
bro.
We out here.
You really been in the trenches?
Well,
really
yeah, I've been in it.
Listen what I'm asking you. When I say
I've been in
target on your back.
I mean, yeah, niggas had hits on me. Talk to him. I beef with Cash Money.
Well, I don't see why.
Listen, I beef with Cash Money. You don't think, baby, getting his...
What y'all beef about? I was locked up. What y'all beef about? We getting this really chopping game. Nah, what the fuck going on?
What you talking about, UNLV? Well, it started with UNLV.
Come on.
What, y'all know?
Yeah, we was offered a deal. We had won a...
Y'all
like,
were with y'all them?
No, we wasn't with y'all them. Listen,
Okay.
we
Right.
they had a gong show or a talent night.
What year this is?
This like 92, 93, maybe 93, right? Around that era.
Where you was at, look? Where you was at?
Nothing, bro. Go ahead.
Listen, but 92, 93, they got this little rap shit that's going on, and Cash Money got a Cash Money Fridays. We already was winning
Yeah,
the
that
gong
Whisper.
show. No, we had the Big Easy. We was already winning the gong show every rip, right? So we go in there and do their thing. Yeah, we go in and do their thing, and the same crowd in there, we were still winning. So they say if you win it 3 times in a row, you get a deal with Cash Money Records.
Right.
I'm like, cool. We won it 3 times in a row. Big Heavy was the nigga. He was the MC at the time. Look, these niggas won it 3 times in a row, baby. You gotta sign them. So at this time, baby, and them at the, they're on Barone Street at the Gas and Light Building. They had a new studio. It wasn't a studio. It was an office. So we go up there to the office.
The bank or something? Wasn't it bank?
Yeah.
Y'all went over there.
Over
Liberty
Bank.
Bank.
Last time I
Liberty.
seen Bird.
So we
That
go-
was before they blew up.
We
too.
go to their thing,
Right.
and they talking, and they just kind of like, yelling them sitting on the floor. Everybody sitting on the floor. It's a new office. They just got one desk in that bitch.
Right.
And
They lying.
Yella said,
They had just come
man,
off
Yella said, y'all signed all these new niggas.
why y'all in there?
Yeah, watch we in there. We up there with Baby and them. Baby like this partners of crime. We about to add them to the. Yeah, Yella raised his hand. Nigga say, what you gotta say, Yella? Yella said, rest in peace to Yella. That nigga said, man, y'all sign all these new niggas. When we gonna get paid for 6 and Barone?
That nigga
That's
say,
a
hold
red
on, let's back it up. Hold on.
Listen.
That nigga said yellow red is
Yella raised his hand, cause niggas like we like young niggas, like we school shit. Like, look, I got something to say. Yella said, y'all signing all these new niggas. When we gonna get paid for 6 and Barone? Red flag for me. Baby ain't nothing but few
I'm just
years.
trying to get past yellow red
Baby
is hand though.
about 3 years older than me, so I'm looking like, damn, niggas ain't getting paid. I'm in it to get paid out the gate. So I'm looking like red flag. I ain't really fucking with it. So Baby talking all this shit. We gonna do this, we gonna do that. I'm like, cool. But they was on Kingo. They was like Jock and Kingo. Real talk. We get on the bus. We on the bus. We going back to the east. I tell Kingo, I said, look, bro, they feeling you. If the niggas want to fuck with you, go ahead and fuck with you. I ain't trying to hold you back. Kango said,
That's
look, bro,
real shit, too.
you brought me in the game.
That's real shit,
If
bro.
we going to get a deal, I'm going to get a deal with you because you the nigga that brought me in the game. So fuck with, they talking about if you ain't fucking with them, I ain't fucking with them.
Hey, really,
Cool.
y'all really represented partners in crime.
Cool,
bro.
we ain't fucking with that. So I called Baby. I said, look, Baby, we ain't going to fuck with the deal because, we just don't like how, we ain't going to fuck with it. He was like, well, look, all right, I feel y'all on that. Look, UNLV bringing out their new album, and want y'all come open up for them, like at the Big Easy. Cool, we'll do that. I'm a fan of UNLV. Let's do it. We go there, we do our song, Ride It, Roll It. I got the colors fitted up with the trues and voles, all this dumb shit, right? Boom, we get off. Then they come up. Everybody jocking UNLV style. Why is everybody jocking UNLV style? You're bragging to your boy about the truths and votes like they pointing at us. I feel some kind of way, right? Kango like, he young. So you're like, chill, man, we in a party. I'm like, I'm really mad, right? So I go home. It's 4, 5 in the morning. I call Kango. Listen, bro, we gonna change the definition of the nigga's name. The U is for unknown, N is for nothing, L is for life, V is for virgins, right? We about to just go against them. We going to Big Easy the next week. We do that song. I got it recorded. I'll let you hear that.
You did.
On the first podcast.
You did.
So we go off. The crowd going crazy. Boom, boom, boom. It was on from there. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, Sporty T, which is my big brother from Hollywood Grove, he come get me and he was like, look, bro, I need y'all to fuck with your Terrence.
Oh, Terrence.
Rest in peace to fucking
dog,
Sporty T,
man.
man.
See when y'all did that
That
record?
nigga bought that polo shit.
Well,
out
listen.
there,
Oh, he was
polo.
dressing, nigga. He made
Let me
nigga
tell you some real
couple
talk,
miles
right?
ago, nigga,
See
home
when y'all
fashion.
did, see when they
Tell
did that
us,
record,
John.
this in UNLV? Boy, we want to fuck y'all up. I ain't lying.
All right, well,
Because
listen.
listen, let me tell you why. Just understand this, right? Well, that's our fucking motivation.
Right.
Like them real street niggas who in the hood, like them niggas you be doing on them
Talking
records.
about tagging y'all.
Yeah,
Boy, we
tagging y'all, man.
in yellow, whoa.
They're my people.
That nigga say yellow,
I
raise
don't
his
really know
hand.
yellow, bro.
All right.
I don't
So
really know yellow. I know tagging.
Listen.
So when the shit got ugly, right? So I go to Big Boy. Sporty T bring me to him. I was solo. You know, I still was fucking with Kango, but I was solo when he brought me. He bring me to me, I rap. That nigga like, man, this nigga the wackest nigga I ever heard.
What? About you?
Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, man, don't bring these kind of niggas to me, man. You know, Chuck, Big Boy Records. That nigga was like, whack. So I'm like, all right, cool. I was kind of fucked up about it, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Sporty T was like, look, bro, they about to start this new label. They got Black Menace. They got me.
Right.
They got whatever. We're going to do this thing at Big Easy. All this shit happened in the Big Easy. So he was like, man, come do y'all thing in the Big Easy, what y'all been doing. Just come do that and open this bitch up for him. We do that. Chuck pulled me to the back right after that bitch, right? We rocked that bitch so hard, the nigga was like, come see me Monday. Come see me Monday. We gonna close the deal with y'all. We go meet with him Monday. We all young. We don't know nothing about contracts, right? The lawyers say one thing. The lawyers say every 6 months they gotta give you a royalty statement showing you what they made, laws, whatever.
Who lawyer?
They lawyer. I ain't give a fuck. I'm young. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
nothing
just
about
want
lawyers.
that
They-
to be
they
understood.
I don't know nothing
Yeah.
So
about
you go
lawyers.
to the
Yeah.
company lawyer.
I
That's
go
what
to
I'm saying.
that's the
Okay.
company lawyer saying
All right,
that.
I just
He
want
giving
that
us the
understood.
game on. If you sign this
The
contract, this
nigga
what
who
we
you
doing.
signing, lawyer.
This
give
what
you
he's
the
saying.
game on.
Working against
He
y'all.
talking, right?
Gone with it.
He probably working against us.
Oh, ain't
Yeah.
no
But
problem.
he working with
Yeah.
me too.
Okay.
Listen, he working with me too. Because listen, every 6 months, nigga,
You looking for a check.
I'm at their door. We dropped July 1st. 6 months from July 1st, I'm on the 1st again. Like, look, I need to see. And off of seeing, now I'm seeing numbers because shout out to Precise. Precise was telling me
DJ
prior
Precise,
to, Leroy. Precise. Before the record deal, he was already giving me game on like this is how you get paid. The company get this, blah blah
Right.
blah blah. You get this much. So I'm kind of learning. I'm in college. I'm 19 years old. I'm in college. I got professors telling me, look, this how you get paid, blah 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 blah. So when 6 months come, I'm at Chuck top. Chuck, it's 6 months. What you talking about? Oh, we got to see the royalty. Oh, this nigga tripping. Yeah, we got to see the royalty. I don't know lawyer, no nothing. He showed me the law. He showed me the royalty. Boom. This is what we spent. This is what we made. Blah, 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 blah. All right, I know my percentage is 10% at the time. Give me meat. Boom. First check, 31 grand. I never had 30. Well, they gave it all to me, right? You give me the whole 31 grand because I was
They
the
just
oldest
cut you
one.
the check.
But you had to split it with
Listen, but I had to split with Kango. So I'm
How old
talking.
Kango was?
Listen, Kango was 15. So listen, we cut the deal with them. We make 30 grand. First, Lil Max's single. And my professor tell me, say, bro, you're going to have to pay the taxes on that whole 30 grand. I'm like, why? Like this? No, bro, they put it in your name. You
Okay,
going
they did that.
listen, the next check we got, it was for a self-titled album, Partners of Crime. Listen, y'all got to split that. You know what I'm saying? Give Kango his money. You know what I'm saying? We had about, I think we got a check for $85,000. You know what I'm saying? This early 90s, nigga. This 93, 94, 95. This in that little era, right?
Right.
So I'm feeling ghetto rich because
Right.
I don't
You
know
is ghetto
no
rich,
nigga
though.
that got 30 grand for themselves. We buying cars off the lot. Look, we want that. We getting it. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of
Y'all
felt
live.
all that. My partners you want some Gucci's? Get that. Yeah, we could buy that. Come on, we doing the shows. We doing just all that came with it. We did that early in the game. You know what I'm saying? But we understood how to separate it, and it's because I was introduced to the game, like for as how you get paid off the game before I got paid from the game. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So when I started getting paid, I started understanding what we need. I knew nothing about publishing yet. I saw
Copyrights, none of that.
No, I ain't know nothing about none of that. I knew about poor man copyright because I heard niggas say that.
Right,
Mail it to yourself. Mail it to yourself. Don't never open it. Anybody use it, you go whack them, right? You know what I'm saying? So I totally understood that. But I saw Suge Knight talking about publishing. This was in 94. He was talking about, I had just come home from college. I went to Southern in Baton Rouge. I played cymbals. I was on their line, you know what I'm saying? I come home. The reason why I come home, because I go to a block party in Hollywood, and Kango give me $1,000. You know, I'm like, he like, how you doing in college? I'm like, man, all right, I'm fucking struggling out there. He was like, yeah. He gave me $1,000. My little nigga gave me a rack. Man, I went withdrew from school immediately. Like, I need to come home. I'm gonna go to Suno or something because I need to get back around the money. You know what I'm saying? Come home, get around the money. That's where you get the PNC3 because Kango and Prime had did Thank You Miss Lily. I'm not on Thank You Miss Lily. So they did that. When I heard that, I was like, bitch, I'm coming home.
Say.
Cause y'all gonna go without me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about to leave me. I'm about to come
Prime
home.
was a motherfucker.
So I come home, and then Prime was like, all right, you back home, bro. I just fuck with Kango for a song. I said, no, nigga. Boy, I like that street shit you talking. We gonna add that to what we doing. We gonna name this album PNC3. So that's how you get the PNC3 project with Pump the
Prime was really street though.
Yeah, he was really street. He was really doing that.
Nigga say pump.
Yeah, that nigga was really street.
Sound.
That nigga was really street. That Corey Bozeman and all them, the era of that throwback shit.
I was partial street, but I was about my business. I was a good fighter. Tell them, Dejon, I was a good fighter.
Why they Dejon gotta tell us?
Man,
Dejon
listen,
never
ask any nigga. Listen, bro.
Say you beat Dejon.
Listen, I fought. Yeah, I tried to sneak that bitch one time. Yeah, I on the basketball court. I tried to sneak him because he was talking shit. And I swung with an if. Like, I don't want to hit you because you're my partner. He was like, bitch. And then he dodged it. So he felt like, bitch, you ain't. Yeah, he felt like that. But I was like, bitch, if I wanted to connect you.
Nigga saw that bitch coming from 4 blocks away.
I would have came all the way. I kind of hesitated because I was like, I don't want to, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been a fighter, bro. Like, been a fighter.
Let's get into this new shit, right?
Been a fighter.
These young niggas, right? I saw you early fucking with the young niggas, right? I remember I signed this group called the Fam Gang, right?
Yeah, I like the fam.
And right after that, one day you called me.
Taliban and all, Bundy and all them niggas.
And you had started fucking with group.
That's true.
Like,
What?
I need the,
I probably had the black burners at the
Exactly.
time. The young
Remember
niggas.
we be doing that by signing, right?
Yeah, little bit of boys.
Right. And you hit me, you like, come fuck with us. We need some records.
Right, real talk. I need some of that street shit over here.
No, as in you called as in me and Spitter to come over there and
Right,
fuck
Spitter
with you.
was fucking with me, heavy.
But what I started seeing was I said, these niggas get it like I get it. Because y'all had start signing niggas. So how early was the Blackburns was early as a motherfucker?
Yeah, it was in the 90s too.
Who y'all had before? That was the first group y'all ever signed?
That was listen, that nigga
That's
Blaze,
what I'm talking
when I was at South Coast, Blaze used to hit me up, right? They was doing 9 o'clock props and all that shit, right?
They used to
So he used to
tear that shit in
call
half.
me and like he was like rapping, had a soft little voice. I'm like, bro, when I get right, I'm gonna put you on, right? Cause I had already put like I had one guy Weeby, Miss T, Lil Slim, I had the drama squad. So I had like a little group of niggas I was already fucking with. I had to make sure they eat before I can bring any new niggas on. So I'm like, look, bro, like give me a little time, I'm gonna fuck with you.
So you had all them people signed, or that just people who y'all?
That was signed. All them dudes
Miss
was
T
signed.
was signed to you?
Miss T was signed under
I ain't never knew
South
that.
Coast. Yeah. Don't
Oh,
get
I
mad.
do
Don't get
remember
mad.
that.
Get even. That was the name of the
I
album.
do remember. I do remember.
Look. Lil Slim had an album that never came out called "Let the Streets Be the Court." We was fucking with him. Weebie had one song out. He had, if your pussy smell like onions, oh yes, oh,
Yeah,
I'm talking to you.
I remember I seen that.
So I hear that.
So
I'm telling my
listen.
wife in the club, I'm like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna fuck with him. I say, cause he got a bunch of hooks in one
Wait,
song.
hold on. What you telling the nigga? You telling your wife you go fuck with him? Oh, what you doing? I mean, you becoming the CEO that early?
Yeah, I was. Oh yeah, early. I was early 20s though. Early 20s. I was about 20. I was about 26, 27 at this time. So look, I'm like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna fuck with this dude, cause I'm already getting a percentage as a CEO with South Coast Records.
Right.
Oh,
So-
see, okay, let's
South
back it
Coast
up, back it up,
Music
back it up, back it up. So South Coast signed y'all because this what I ain't understand, right? They signed y'all, but y'all got a part of the label.
Yeah, because we wasn't just regular artists.
See, nobody never
Chuck
knew that.
had came from Big Boy. Rob came from Big Boy. So at the end of the day, he was like, I can't sign y'all as artists. Let's do a business deal.
So everybody that came under South Coast, y'all got money.
Yeah, we got a percentage of it.
Nobody, a lot of people ain't never knew that.
So
because everybody just thought y'all was
it
signed.
was our job. That's why I was hustling so hard to get artists, because I wanted to get
Makes
artists.
sense.
Miss
Make a
T
whole lot
had
of
quit
sense.
rapping.
Make a whole lot of sense.
Miss T had quit. She had like, I don't fuck with rap no more.
Make a
So
lot of sense.
I see T in the firework little spot in Slidell. We did a concert out there, and I'm telling her she had just left Cash Money, started doing Untouchable, and that didn't work out. So she was like, I ain't really fucking with rap. Niggas don't respect women. I can't fuck with that.
Right.
So I see her. I said, look, I got a song for you that I need you on. She was like, we had got somebody else to sing it. It was too clean. It was too professional, like for as singing wise. And I was like, look,
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
somebody to match
soul,
Kango
Yeah,
ghetto
that's
harmony.
soul. Right.
So I was like, the only person that could do that is Miss T. So I go at Miss T. She was like, I ain't fucking with rap. I'm like, look, let's do. I got this song called "Tell Me Why." Kango that wrote the song. So I was like, listen,
Tell me why.
yeah. Tell me why you acting funny with your
Want
kitty
the
cat.
kitty cat.
Yeah.
Okay, come on,
That's
come
another
on.
one.
So,
Come on.
Nigga bring Miss T. Like, I'm like, look, come do it. So she agreed. I'm on her top. She telling me no 1,000 times. Listen, dude, 1,000 ain't enough. I'm at her top still. Look, T, I'm telling you. So she agreed with me. She finally come do it. She do it. She sell that bitch. And at the end of the day, once that song became what it was, because look, this is what we was doing. We knew that Partners in Crime was a certain kind of level we had a certain fan base, but we knew all our other niggas that was coming up didn't have nothing, far as a fan base. So what we was doing, we was putting singles, because this was the time you had to buy the whole album to get one song.
Right.
So
popping shit
listen,
up.
we gonna put, like, Prime went to jail.
call
Prime
it
stayed
filler
in jail.
See,
Stayed in jail. So we put Tell Me Why You Acting Funny on Primetime album, because we felt like we need a single for this album. And I'm just trying to show the people the mindset. We was young niggas,
business
but
side of
this
it.
was the mindset. Like, we know that we need something to carry this album, because they ain't gonna just buy into it because it's Primetime. We need a single on it. So we put Tell Me Why on his song, you know what I'm saying? We did some shit with the Drama Squad, put a certain single on their shit to kind of make sure they, that they sell some records the whole nine, And that was the whole level for all our people to eat.
That was a smart maneuver.
That was
where y'all got that? Where y'all got? Where y'all got that
Everybody
little
can eat.
recipe from?
I mean, it was just our own thing. We didn't learn it from nobody. We just knew that, if we put a single on there, they got to buy the single. They got to buy that album
The
to get the
whole
single.
album, $10.99.
Yeah, they got to pay. Sharon, that bitch was $20, $17.99. You know what I'm saying? So
What's around there? Come on, go
that's
ahead. Say it.
Peaches.
All right, say it.
Peaches,
Say it.
man.
Say it.
Peaches Records, man. One of the most historical spots
Motherfucker still
in
here,
New
too.
Orleans, and she's
My
still
dick,
living right
she a
now.
gangster, too.
Still out here.
See, she's
She
so
don't come
real.
down, she's some-
No, she moved. She on
no.
magazine.
All right, she had
She
the
was on
Decatur.
Decatur, but she moved off Decatur, and now she on magazine.
That
but
she was
got-
in Gentilly, huh?
She was in Gentilly
She
from
She
originally,
moved. That's where she
Yeah.
first started at. She
and
was
Gary
know.
and Gary from
Gary. Yeah.
Odyssey. Odyssey was off the fucking.
Where Gary?
I ain't talk to Gary. I ain't
That's
talk to Gary,
crazy,
but those two record stores was the reason if you got a deal.
Definitely.
If you got a
'Cause that's
record
where you
deal,
had to push the
because
record
what they're
out.
gonna do is they're gonna check your BDS,
That's
which
where the
means
scans
that's your
come
radio
from.
spins on the
Right.
radio. So how many spins you get on the radio, that's your BDS. Then they're gonna check your sound scan to see how many you're selling in the stores. So they're gonna call them mom and pop stores. So they call Peaches, and Peaches got, that's when she was putting the lines on everything. And we got lines out the fucking door. We was compared in 96, 95 to Snoop Dogg album. Like, damn, could Bounce go nationwide, because these dudes selling 112 pieces a week compared to Snoop Dogg selling 66. They doubling his number.
Right.
So could this shit go nationwide? That was in Rolling Stones magazine, bro. Like somebody needs to do their homework. Check it. Pull it up. It's in there.
So y'all really was pioneers of this.
Yeah, bro.
That's gonna show right now.
Yeah. Look it up, man. Everything I'm
gonna
talking
pop
is
that shit
facts.
right
I
there,
don't
right
talk
now.
no
Oh,
fucking
in your face. Boom. There it goes.
what I'm hypothetical. I'm talking facts, bro. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? So in Rolling Stones, they talked about that and they compared us to Snoop Dogg, and this when Snoop Dogg had, gin and juice. So that's how we get inspired to make I Don't Love Them Hoes. Cause
And that's why.
we did it our way, but Snoop was like, I don't love them hoes, and we was like, all right, we're gonna flip that, cause we were trying to make the world know we do it too, our way though. We do it our way,
Crazy. That it's crazy the things that we find out about music. Say, so y'all ever felt like at that time, y'all never felt no kind of way about like feeling like the game owed y'all something? Like y'all made a hell of a
You
lot.
talking
of
about right now?
Yeah, because old niggas,
Well-
I see a lot of, like, I just saw Method Man be like, I don't know why these young niggas getting this money, right?
Streaming.
Yeah, right. You getting the streaming. We
They
don't
had
understand
But
streaming.
they had streaming then.
We don't understand streaming because you come from
Don't
analog.
know.
We come from
Wait,
selling
wait.
CDs.
But like you say, listen,
We come from really selling products. So I don't understand you just checking my shit
that was
out.
streaming with the box at that time. Huh?
Yeah, but
That's not even
yeah,
streaming.
that's not even streaming. That wasn't
I
even
was just saying
streaming.
hold
That
up
was just
because
plays. That
it's
was
not the
called
thing
plays.
of we not understanding it. It's the thing of some of us not understanding it.
Yeah.
Shit, like, listen, well, I understand exactly how these young dudes getting this money.
I'm glad you know because I'm still trying to figure that shit out.
I'm telling you, like, and
I ain't
what
got
the
me.
only thing that fucked me up about that is
You gonna tell the recipe?
they be, I mean, streaming is more like, I'm gonna get a recipe. I'm gonna get a recipe.
Yeah,
with
get a
me and you
recipe. I
chop it.
mean, okay,
I'm
all
gonna get a
right,
recipe with me and you
all right,
chop it.
all right,
But I can show you, like, just because I got, listen, well, I started seeing these young niggas getting that money like that, and I was like, it's nowhere in the world. I'm about to go figure this shit out.
Right.
Like, it's just a certain amount of streams count for a single.
I
A
understand
certain
that.
amount of streams count for an album.
I don't know. All I heard.
Do it
was
count
the
for an
dude
album, or it count for like pretty much because people put out singles right now. So what that count for?
Let's just do this, right? Let's say this.
Right. I'm just trying to see how the stream work. Like, cause I'm
A
trying to
person, you could put out a single, right? And because of streams, it could go platinum.
I
Yeah,
understand.
but how
that.
many streams you need to go platinum?
Oh,
We'll talk about it.
100 million.
Nah.
Fuck. Damn near.
Nah.
Cause they talk
I'ma
about a
give you
penny,
numbers.
a half a
I'ma say-
penny for every stream. I'm like, boy.
I'll give you numbers because we definitely need to talk about this, right? Because I understand exactly how the shit goes when it comes to it. I don't want to be misquoted or none of that shit, but like, I understand exactly how it goes. That's why I understand why, like, motherfuckers put out so many singles, or they'll put out a single when that bitch catch fire, they put an album out and put that single on. You know why? Because that single make the album go platinum.
But you still ain't. How many streams
Do you need?
you need to go?
Say y'all trying to put me in the position to call a number.
Yeah, we need
and
numbers,
then-
bro. Cause
I'll
these
give you-
artists
That
need
would
numbers.
all they need to
They
talk.
need
That,
to
I
know.
already said
That
we
would all they
gonna
need to
definitely
talk,
talk about it, but like I'm
alright.
tipsy and all this, but I know the exact numbers.
So what
like
you
I
saying?
wrote them down.
What you saying? The game's supposed to be sold and not told.
Why we ain't telling
Come on,
them?
that'll never happen. I'm saying if I
Alright.
do that, then I might be misquoting some things. I want to say 5 million streams.
To get you how much? We talking money.
No, it's not.
Fuck.
It doesn't go. But it don't. It doesn't really come like that.
All I
like
see
as
is-
in, it'll show you how your streams will show you how your single can go platinum.
Man, I heard them the dudes say that streaming money is like dope money, man.
It is.
I ain't
It
get
really
it.
is. Well,
Make
I
you
ain't
live
get
like a kingpin.
listen, well,
I get
like
it. Well, how you get popping from streams? Can we have a recipe on how you get popping from streams? Because as an OG in the game, I haven't figured that out, bro. And I'm just being honest. A lot of artists come to me and they be like get me on. I'm like, dude, this is a whole new game for me too.
you haven't experienced like this.
I haven't got paid from that, like real talk, like real money. Like people streaming some of the shit we put out, and I guess I just
That's
get the
because you're
check.
not registered
Listen,
with every company.
No, I'm registered with everybody, bro.
But it's,
I'm
it's
just
your
trying to
streams
say-
in the millions. They say you only can get paid
Yeah,
if your
in the
shit is
millions.
in the millions.
It's not in the millions. Like we got
gotta
a
get
few
millions to
things
get
that's a
paid,
million.
bro.
We got a few old songs that's $1 million.
Well, you need to go see about your money then.
But I'm saying I got a little money on it, but it just didn't seem like the money I see niggas putting on their fucking side.
What you got?
And they putting on to their ear. I'm like, well, where that money at? How they get? Like,
You gotta go
listen,
back
nigga,
and check them numbers, bro.
I fuck with them young niggas, bro. I'm trying to learn from some of them
Meana,
young
you better
niggas.
go check them numbers, bro.
Is y'all lying? Is y'all telling the truth? Is it drug money or is it stream money? Because I don't know how they getting this kind of stacks that they putting on the side of their head, talking to it, and I ain't getting none.
You gotta look at some of them. Them niggas be having 76 million streams, though. Bro.
I ain't getting 76 million. Though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they be having that money like that.
Well, how they get that?
76
Tell me how they get that. How they get 76 million streams? Let's talk. We chopping game.
Listen, all right. As in this, right? When you ever go to music and listen to it, right? Where you listen to it from?
From my phone.
All right.
Right.
Everything streaming.
Tidal or
All right, you streaming. So how many other people you think doing that?
right, millions of people, right? But I'm just saying, how you get it popular, right? What we can do, like, cause I still have my recipe to how I get popular.
talking
right?
about
I
marketing.
understand how they
It's
getting to
marketing.
76 million.
Well, tell me.
They got 7 billion people in the world. So if they just get
A
10%
certain
of
percentage
them people to
Right.
stream them, you know what
But
I'm
no.
saying? That give them 76
Right.
million.
We understand that.
Really should
we
give 'em
understand.
700 million, but I'm just saying I see how to.
We understand the math, right?
Right.
But I'm just saying, what do an artist need to do that you feel like an artist needs to do today to get just 1 million streams? Like we're gonna just keep it small, 1 million, right? Because 1 million get you 55 or something like that from YouTube, right? Something like that. Something like
A million get you 55 what?
that. 5,500.
$5,500 from you.
5,500, right?
Right.
So if I can get $5,500 from 1 million streams, how do I get to making a 5,500? That's what I'm trying to say. What they got to do? Like
Some of them do fuckball shit, bro. I mean, they do all kind of
Why
funny
you think
shit.
that's why niggas do so much stupid shit to go viral?
Yeah.
So that's what we got to do.
No, I say some of them do it. I ain't saying
Go
everybody.
ahead, you can do it.
I'm just
And
asking.
some people just get lucky.
I
bro.
don't think it's no recipe to what no motherfucker got to do.
I just
right?
think a nigga get lucky, bro.
Eric,
You
let me
think
tell you
if
this.
catch?
No, let me tell you this, bro. Like motherfuckers always look. Let's just keep it real, right? We talking about how you catch fire, right?
Right.
We ain't talking about how these young niggas gotta work to make people see 'em. Like niggas don't just catch fire. You think it be looking like niggas just catch fire, but you don't know all the shit that these little dudes been doing. Like you don't know that they building their fan bases, right? Because you
Right.
only get it once they catch
Once
fire.
they catch fire, right? I
So
agree.
motherfuckers be looking at it like, yeah, then
That's
all I
what
gotta
I'm
do
saying.
is press a
That's what I'm
button
trying to get you to
and go
see.
figure it out.
That's what I'm trying
No,
to get
you
you to
don't
see.
press a button. I don't tell no young nigga like I can get you rich, right? But what you can tell him is I can show you how you can start making some money off this shit today. Everything you put out from now on, you gonna make some money off it. If it make you enough till you can put another project out, you won. Cause evidently you doing something else anyway. Or you
Right.
should be.
I agree.
You gotta be doing something else.
If you can make enough money to
it-
put another one
That bitch
out,
gotta pay for that project because you
But
don't
what if
know
you
when it's
don't,
gonna
though?
catch fire.
But what if you don't?
what if you don't?
What you mean? What if you don't? If
Prime,
it don't happen,
okay, prime example. Let's
Come on.
let's take the little dude, the baby.
all right.
He came on, he was wearing Pampers. That shit ain't hit for him. Left, came back and reinvented himself, and now he.
But he built,
Bullshit.
but he built a fan base from
But
that.
that didn't work
shit.
for him.
Yeah, it
though.
didn't pop over.
Know what it did?
It didn't though.
Hold on,
He made
listen.
enough money
Okay.
for
Let me
him.
show you how
I
smart a
agree,
nigga
he
like
made
that
enough
is,
money
right?
for him.
Let me
No,
show
I'm
you
just
this.
trying to figure out though.
Say,
How you
listen.
say that?
He
How-
made
No,
enough
as it-
money.
Let me show you.
Man,
That
man was
dude
not
been
popping
around.
like he popping now. though.
Right, but that don't mean that's where the big bag came in.
Well,
but he
listen.
got the small bags first.
Let me tell you what he did, right?
I
He
agree
was
with
already in the game, right? The nigga said, "Fuck it, this what I'ma do," right?
But why though?
Hold on, check it out. I'm about to show you why.
Because he could actually rap. This what
All
fucking
right.
me up. He really
got
could.
your attention. See, because this would happen with the game, right? Don't nobody
Well,
pay
he ain't-
attention.
but he
Don't
ain't get
nobody
mine,
pay attention to no rappers.
Right.
Like
unless you-
niggas who rap like
I
that.
agree.
Don't know who won't pay attention to that. Nigga don't want to hear
I
that.
agree.
Nigga won't jam in the club. Nigga don't want to hear that shit. That's that real shit and all that kind of shit. A nigga who really spitting some shit.
Okay.
Nobody won't hear that, right? So what'll happen is them niggas got to go get attention from somewhere else. Then you start paying attention to their music. How you heard about it?
Right.
I heard about it.
Yeah, how you know about it?
No, the first time I seen the video and I turned the video out when I seen the nigga come through with a pamper and a body.
That's when he got your attention. He did his
I
job.
turned no,
He
no,
did
I,
his
no, it
fucking-
didn't.
Yes, he
One of-
did.
Guys, you know
To
about
you,
it.
maybe he
You
didn't.
You remember that?
Oh, he
huh?
got his job.
Yeah,
He
I
did his
remembered
job.
it because I seen him rap.
All right, what you think about him now?
I knew he could rap. I just didn't. I
Boom,
didn't
he did
understand
his
the gimmick
fucking
at the
job.
time. Cause when he was
Oh, that nigga
rapping,
did his
then I was
job.
like, why the fuck
Say
you
it.
gotta wear a pamper?
Shout out
And
to
he
the
really
baby,
could
you
rap, though.
motherfucker,
I'm just,
boy.
this what I'm
Rest in
saying,
peace
though.
to
Listen,
rest
bro.
in peace
I
to
didn't-
Weeby. Weeby wore a pamper.
Say it.
Your baby mama acting bad in the club. He came out in the pamper. So
probably-
we
I
just
might
did,
was
we
a
ain't
little-
have
I know you
social
was there. You was
media.
in
Listen,
penitentiary.
we didn't have social media then.
He was in penitentiary anyway.
We didn't have social media
And he
then.
was
So
in
if he didn't have social media, that shit would have went viral, and Weeby would have been the next nigga. Because he
Damn,
did that
I ain't
before.
know that, bro.
He did that before dude. Him and Pete Mo came out with Pampers on.
Say it's a lot of
I
trends
could
that we
believe that,
set.
but more stupid
They don't
motherfucker,
give a
though,
they,
bro.
bro. They didn't give a fuck
He a
then.
good rapping
They don't
motherfucker
give a
too,
fuck
though.
now.
Oh, Mo.
I know.
Oh man.
Man, I say, bro, you got to get him on the show too, bro. You know me and him. I got, bro, say, yeah.
You on them.
We got some Eps.
Right,
We
with
don't want
him,
to talk
bro.
that prison Eps, bro.
Oh, we gonna talk real talk.
Hey, cause you know we going with
Y'all
Mo.
want to talk about prison Eps.
Man, that nigga Mo,
Mollies and pig in a blanket.
that
and
nigga Mo was out of
pig-
the top, bro.
Pigs in a blanket and
Say, bro.
Come on, bro. We don't want to talk about all that.
Nigga, bro. Hey,
we don't want to
Say.
talk about that. Talk about Mo. How be peep. Mo, how you be pee popping like better than them hoes, bro? Come on, let's keep it.
Say
real.
don't do my
Let's
partner
keep
that.
it-
Don't do
let's-
that. Stop.
Mo, let's keep it
Stop.
1,000.
Mo just still
Stop.
the period, bro.
How you be pee
Say.
popping better than them hoes?
I'm gonna send you the clip, Mo. I got you,
Come on,
baby.
Clown,
Talk
bro.
about that.
That nigga
Bring him
been
out
a
here. I
clown,
fuck with
bro.
him. I rip him about that all day.
Say, bro.
He told me because I'm better than them hoes.
He
That what
ain't
he
here to
told
speak
me.
for himself.
He told you
Listen,
that?
he told me because I'm better than them hoes.
He ain't here to
Say
speak
we
for
gonna have to
himself.
get that on. We gonna talk to the
Mo,
producer
tell him that you
team.
told me
We need
you
to
better
get
than them
out.
hoes.
You know, Mo on
You know,
there
I'm
to
keeping
answer
1,000
that.
OG shit. We on OG podcast, right?
Why we saying that? So we saying that shouts out to Cheeks Taco and Rice.
You get
Fire.
you eat your taco.
That's
Man, listen,
mine.
bro, I had taco juice all on
It's
my
mine,
shit.
it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. They gonna give me some money for this, y'all, Chico? Y'all, fuck. I'm about to eat this bitch. I'm about to tell y'all the truth
Say,
right
come
now.
on, come on, eat
That
and
bitch
tell him the
fire,
truth.
bro.
And he don't even smoke or nothing.
ain't say.
Sober nigga.
You ain't want no
You ain't gotta put all that out there, bro.
Just saying, you ain't
I'm
smoking
drinking,
nothing.
though. I'm a drinking, nigga.
You got a
It's good.
7-Up sitting next to you, and them bitches ain't give up
I ain't
no
drink
money.
that, though. I ain't drink that.
Why that bitch up there?
Who put that up? Who put the fucking...
Oh my God, bro.
Just
Right
saying.
on the set. This is
They don't pay us.
wild.
They ain't gave us no money. Miller High Life, baby.
I'm
Come
just
on.
glad it ain't buses just skiing
Miller
all
High
over
Life, I don't
everywhere.
drink beer. I ain't never fuck with the
I'm
beer.
saying I drank it though. I fuck with Miller High Life. I ain't phone.
It's good.
Yeah, I used to steal it from my dad.
That bitch good. I ain't lying. This chicken,
Say
huh?
that's for real. That's what I'm saying. That chicken fire. You see, I had mine while hot. See,
I'm eating it
saying.
cold and it's good.
I ate about 3 of them
I need
already.
to check from him. I'll at your boy, Mr. Meana. Partners in crime. But go ahead. Let's finish, bro. Chop game. I'm trying to get the check like y'all niggas getting the check, bro. Come on, bro. Like, I want a check too.
Shit, where's my check? I ain't see a check yet.
Work it like a Mexican. Go ahead.
Like a
You
dog.
know this
That's-
bullshit.
You know. T, you gotta start using my
Say what? What you want? Work it like a Mexican.
That's right.
That nigga really did.
That's my tag. You gotta
What's up
put
with
that
some real
on.
shit?
And
Let's
shallow
talk
work
some
me
real
like a
shit.
What you
Mexican.
want to talk about?
I like talking about these young niggas, bro. What's up with the fucking... Listen, I got a hat on, right? It say, make the East great again. You know why I say? You know why I rock this hat? Because I moved in the East when I left Holly Grove, right? Man, look, I had a rapper. I said the East, that's where you live real good. We got Central Air and Central Heat.
Say,
You know what
when
I'm
the
saying?
East was good though.
When I was living there, nigga,
How many
and
years ago that was?
that was 89.
They had done tore the Grove down and all.
No, all that was there. Look,
The
look. We
moon,
we
the
still
barroom, the moon.
listen. We had hood.
They ain't had no lights back
Listen,
there. When it was.
Listen, I'm just saying we had hood. But we
Oh,
had
I had
the
a lot
we had
of
some
hoods.
But listen, besides the hood, we had some niggas that was homeowners.
True. Yeah,
Homeowners
they
was
true.
living in
That's-
the East.
That's true.
My mama
too.
was a homeowner.
That's
First
true,
house she
too.
bought was in the East, right? So it was
Mine,
good.
Too. That's true.
Say,
It was
that's
good.
how it- Like you get
No.
a few dollars, that's where you go at.
But
We
then my
leave our-
mama
we
had
leave
one
our
out
door
there too
open.
on Trap Pier. That's how I come to the East.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying we could leave the door open at a certain time. We had we could leave
Over
the door
here.
open. We could leave
Frenchman's Wharf.
Listen, there was nice spots in Frenchman Wharf. My apartments, the whole nine, that was upscale at the time. We had ducks and shit. Niggas shooting the ducks now. 'Cause the ducks was
All right, check this out, right? So they tore all the projects down, right?
right.
Everybody started moving around. Everybody in the east.
They moved them to the east.
Uptown, downtown. Everybody out there, right?
Why? Let's talk why.
Tell me why. Why you think
Because
everybody in the
well, when Katrina hit, let's talk Katrina.
Come on.
When Katrina hit, a lot of people that was homeowners rented their house out, Section 8, things of that nature, right? And where the government sent everybody out that had a voucher. No matter if you was from the 10th ward, 7th ward, 8th ward, because they cleaned all the projects up. So they sent everybody to the east, and they got a bunch of niggas from everywhere living in one spot.
In the east, right?
Enemies, the whole nine.
In the east, right?
Yeah,
Check
in the
this
east.
out, right?
In
We
the
talked
east.
about this today. That's what's so good about this shit, right? How many precincts they got uptown?
How many uptown?
Yeah.
2.
Hold on.
No, they got more than 2.
I know the
Hold
one
on,
on
hold on.
Napoleon.
We got- Come on.
The
Come on.
one on
G.
Felicity.
Watch
No,
this.
man. They got the 16th one. They got the 17th one.
It's 4 or 5.
They got more than. Let me see the 16th.
4 or 5.
I thought it was 2.
Oh, no.
Talk to me. Then.
4 or
Teach me
5.
something. Teach me something, nigga.
I can't remember.
It's
all
4 or
that.
5. It's within there, right?
I think it's.
It's like 4 or
6.
5. Okay, it could be 6, right? The
Yeah.
east and uptown is about the same amount
You got a 10
of,
wall.
of space, right?
Space, right.
How many precincts they got in the east?
1.
How do you expect them niggas to cover that whole area like
Say,
that?
but you know the East really started from the ninth wall.
Well, the east
Okay,
is
so give it the rest of it then.
A
the
lot
east
of
is an
people
island,
don't
though.
Man, say, bro, that's right.
Okay.
Say, but the ninth wall, all that's really, all that's the East.
But I'm just saying,
You gotta realize something.
That's Eastern New Orleans.
Say, bro, from Canal
how
Street-
many precincts they got up there? That's all I want to know. You can go from where you want.
But it's one. But I mean, you know,
Yeah, he just
So how
saying
you
they can't
expect
trouble.
all them? I'm just
I
saying.
understand that,
I try
but
to
that's
show
a
it
lot.
both
But
ways.
listen,
But that's a
listen,
lot
that
of
was
That's
the
a
same.
whole lot of
listen,
area to
that
cover
was
for
the
the
that's a
same
lot of
one.
land, though. Yeah,
Listen,
Marcelo, what
Huh?
you talking about? When
You know why it was
talking
like that
about
though?
it,
Because that bitch used to be so peaceful. They ain't need them.
yeah, listen, it was the same one
I'm
then.
just telling.
It
All
was
right,
the
that
same
was
one then.
okay. Exact. Wasn't them same people then though.
Right, because they
Well, they got
moved-
niggas from
they-
everywhere.
They move new people in.
East used to
with
be a
certain
place where
mentality.
niggas used to buy houses to really go high.
Right.
Say, but that was off
That's-
of Bullet. But you talking about off of Bullet, and you ain't talking about up in Chef, because Chef was a whole.
Definitely not.
That's
I'm
a
talking about
whole
back- I'm
different
talking about back
area.
there, right?
Yeah, you talking about
At the
Bullet
same
and
time, they
past that
still
Garner
always
Wall
had
mission.
one precinct,
They had
right?
homeowners in all the whole east.
But they always had one precinct.
regardless.
What's the difference now?
the
Oh, it's some different niggas
the
out there.
different mentality that live
it's
out there.
different.
Right?
It's people from everywhere.
So the hat means let's make the East great again, meaning like
How you gonna pull that out? Come on.
we need the home. I mean, just
Come on.
homeowners. bro.
Let's
Like,
get
you know
to
what
this
I'm saying?
shit.
Just,
The homeowners to do what?
Like I'm just saying, we need to buy back the block, bro, to some degree where we.
And
can,
after you buy back, then
Why
what's
you
gonna
just
happen?
can't make New Orleans great again?
I mean, I understand New Orleans, but the most
bring
crime
back
right now
all
is in
the-
the East, bro.
Yeah, because you just
We
got a lot of-
understand the reason.
It's
They
easy
got
in
a lot
the
of
East.
stupid shit just going on.
We understand the
easy.
reason, bro.
Nigga, 5 shot in the East ain't coming in
They
45
like
minutes.
you just heard a female say, if I need to stop and get some gas, where I stop at in the East? Somebody said nowhere.
Keep going.
Nowhere.
That's how they-
I'm just
They got one precinct.
Like niggas say, don't stop nowhere in the East to get gas. And that's just fucked up, bro, because my mama owned a house back there.
You talking about back then?
I'm just talking about back
you
then.
just-
But
you-
I'm just saying,
shit,
but
but you just got a lot of young dudes. I mean, they probably watch some old niggas do just doing a lot of
No,
stupid
that's them
shit.
young niggas. That's them young old niggas sending them, but that's them young niggas.
so is that cool?
They ain't got a motherfucking
No,
thing.
So
That's
so
All
is
right,
that
listen.
cool?
No,
You
that's
said the
not.
old niggas sending them.
No, that's not cool.
Say them old niggas ain't never did nothing. You
What old niggas you talking about? Cause huh?
Not me. I ain't saying.
Like,
that.
look,
All right,
what
y'all
old
two
niggas
can
you
say
talking
that,
about?
right?
I ain't
I'm just
saying
saying
that.
what old niggas you talking
So-
about? Cause they could be younger old. They got young old. Like
nah.
we old niggas. Old. We OGs.
Say,
OGs.
but
I'm not an old nigga. I'm
You
an
old-
OG. It's
well,
different. It's
right, right,
it's
OG,
diff-
okay,
It's
okay.
a
Old
difference
dummies
between
listen
the
to
old.
those.
It's a difference between the old nigga and the OG.
I agree.
It's a lot of old niggas who be out here sending little dudes on missions.
So you saying the old niggas sending niggas on the mission, not the
old
OGs.
dummies. Yeah, the old dummies. They got
Right.
the old dummies. They
I-
ain't OGs. They old
Right.
I mean,
old dummies.
but that's what they put themselves in the position to be for us with them young niggas.
What you, huh?
I mean, that's what them young niggas. We just talked about this on the last.
But it's
series.
young
we
niggas.
ain't got to go back.
It's young niggas killing young niggas. They ain't killing too many old niggas. They killing a lot of young niggas. Young niggas
Ain't catching them
killing
old
young
Them
niggas.
be inside.
What they be doing?
Them old niggas be inside. I be inside.
But I'm just
I be
saying.
inside. I ain't gonna get gas
So,
after
so
6 o'clock.
what's the lesson? We talking to young niggas, like you know, cause we got some young niggas checking in. So if we talking to young niggas, what's the lesson? Y'all saying y'all be inside.
Who said they be inside?
I go no Shadow be out there.
Listen,
He
bro.
be
Who
all
say
on
be
live.
inside?
Shadow be all on
He
live.
be
with him.
inside.
I'm
Where
just
I be
saying.
at, Shadow inside. I ain't.
So is that the recipe to survival?
For me it is. I don't know about Cello. Cello like all that shit.
For the recipe of survival, as in what? As in the OG?
I'm just saying, as OG, as a man.
Say what you thinking is.
As a man.
Hold on, let me fix this for you
As
right
an older
quick.
man.
Let me fix this for you right quick, right? Because you looking at it like him being inside, right?
Yeah.
He done his job. That's why I'm here. That's why you said he be inside.
He older than you.
I be outside. Yeah.
older than
he
you.
give it to me and I pitch it.
Okay. Well,
That's
talk.
why I'm in
just
the
saying
field.
talk.
He not.
So
I don't even
Yeah, I'm
want
retired.
that nigga in some of them places where I be at.
I'm retired anyway, bro.
So you saying some of the young guys that's out here in the streets doing what they doing, some of the OGs that's out there, we need to take game from them because the ones that's out there is trying to give us the right way. I'm just asking.
They giving it to them the wrong way.
See?
Wait,
Now
hold
that's
on,
when
hold
we
on.
run
Wait,
into
wait,
a
wait,
parliament.
wait,
You
wait,
say
wait.
old niggas giving them the wrong way. He said OGs giving them the wrong
Wait,
way.
hold on.
I call them old dummies.
See, he's talking about old dummies. He ain't talking about OGs.
We
He's
talking about
giving you back.
OGs. We talking about OGs.
When he say OGs, he talking about our kind of niggas.
Well,
Niggas like me and you.
Well, listen, hold up. What's separate a nigga? Because we talking about.
Because they got old niggas telling the dudes to participate in that shit, knowing damn well they didn't never participate in none of that shit.
That's like
They
you.
be lying to them.
That's exactly like you as in saying you ain't fuck with no street shit, right? It's hard for you to tell a nigga how to do some shit in the streets.
Right.
You can't expect him to respect that.
Right.
But niggas will do that because they don't get to check their background.
Right.
They just got to believe it because you still around.
Right. Real talk.
That's what we get away from.
A lot of them be
and-
lying.
And that's why we be like, a lot of them niggas jive. You got to go check them. You got to go figure out what's going on with them because they'll trick you as a young nigga because just because they're here don't mean they really know OGs.
I agree.
Like
right.
some of them, I don't knock them because they survived. But I'm saying as in, don't get that little young nigga no game on the streets when you ain't never ran them bitches because you just telling them something that
Knowing
you
you
think.
can't think
Right,
your way
that you
out.
heard
of
about.
You ain't never thought your way out none of that shit. How you
that.
gonna do
Knowing you
that?
can't think your way out of wet paper bag.
Right.
bro.
Shit that you heard about.
If a
Right.
nigga put some pressure on you, gonna fold like a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
like a
stop
swagman-
lying to
like a
them dudes
swagman
and tell them-
bag.
Yeah, tell them the truth. bro.
And that's what we be looking at that happen, right? It be a lot of old niggas who just be around, right? And then the dudes just look at them as
They
being
survive.
around.
They
They
survive.
here.
They survive. Right.
Say, I am telling you, you can't get no
Right,
game from them, right? But you can't get that kind of game
how
from
we
them.
separate the two. That's the real game, like, you know what I'm saying? So how we know who's the real OGs compared to the niggas that's just out there?
How you knew who the real OGs was?
All right. Well,
We
first
had
of
jive
all,
OGs in our time too, right?
right. I mean, they exist the whole nine, but usually the dudes that was on the block was the dudes that was on the block. So we learned from the dudes that was on the block that told us, the Mike, this ain't you. Like, your mama love you, bro.
Right.
You
Protection.
good. You don't really have
Right.
to do this.
Protection. All right, protection.
You don't have to do this, bro,
All
because
right.
That's one way.
your mama good. I see your mama work
Protection.
every day. You got shit. You got tennis. This for the niggas that ain't got no tennis, bro. That mama fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So that was the difference. So I'm just trying to say,
That's
right?
a big difference, though. None of them
Yeah.
dudes ain't got nobody out there talking about you shouldn't be selling. You
But see,
let
why
that
y'all,
old nigga tell a young nigga that.
why y'all generation looked over the dudes that didn't have no tennis? Because that's the nigga you really want to put some tennis on.
No,
I
you
kinda
you
missed
judging
it.
that
I
wrong. I
missed
said that the OGs that was out on the block when we was out there was saying that you don't have to do this because your
Okay,
mama can
alright, I
afford
get
to
it
buy
now.
you some shell toes or some whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some G Nikes or whatever may be the case. These are the dudes that's really grimy out here getting it. They don't have no other way.
Right,
So
they don't have no
really-
means to
it was
support.
just really a
They had a
lifestyle.
support
It was a
system.
real lifestyle.
I got
So the difference in the young dudes today compared to the young dudes back then was because they doing it because it's a fashion statement. Meaning, Yeah, it's like this what I hear niggas saying they do. So I want to be real.
Not definitely that. Well, them niggas don't
What's
have.
real?
They
What's
don't
real?
have
What's-
no.
all right.
Listen, right?
Let's talk about what's
All
real.
us gotta listen. Well,
What's
right?
real?
You got an OG, right?
Right, I got a lot
Lot
of
of them
OGs.
niggas, right?
Say,
They don't have no OGs.
say,
They don't have none.
Say
Niggas
we gonna have to
dead
take a
in
quick-
jail or dope fiends.
say we
Period.
gonna have to take a quick break to recharge. You know,
Look at him.
I'm just saying,
Recharge.
bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro. I might have to take a leak or something. So I gotta say all that on the camera and all that, but god damn, bro, jeez, right, bro. You know, y'all should order some tacos from Cheeks, bro. You know, we could take a
I'm
little
eating it
break.
right now.
Tell them it's fire, y'all. That's the
It
chicken
is
one.
fire. I'm about to finish it.
I heard they got it for Ride album too, bro. I'm waiting for them other ones to
But
come.
Cheeks,
Copy,
I
what
want
you
I
doing?
want to check.
Marcelo, we back on,
I
bro.
can't get out this motherfucker till the bitch get on live.
Say so back. Meana, what y'all got coming out new? Y'all got any projects y'all working on?
Man, can't go just in the lab working with people at the time. You know, we were working with artists.
Okay.
Right now, we're working with Skip and Dizzy on the Uptown Downtown Volume 4. And it's going to be stupid crazy. Cello say he's going to be on it.
Okay.
And I have to see it to believe it because it's hard to get this brother out. But if I can get him out, that means I earned something. That means I got some kind of street cred, people.
Right. Right.
Because I got my brother out to get on the album, you know what I'm
just
saying? I
coming
got some
be-
street
I'm gonna be
cred.
some-
And that nigga do got balls.
He can rap his ass off.
Yeah,
This
he
one of
got
the
balls.
dopest artists. Listen, dude is one of the dopest artists I've came across. You know, like I'm a Jigga fan, I'm a Nas fan, but I really, you know, respect this brother because he can compete. If anybody can compete with what Jigga talking about, I'm talking about Unreasonable Doubt. I'm talking about going back to the beginning.
Uh-oh.
This brother right here, compliments.
That sound like a
He makes
versus
Jigga
right
feel
there.
like.
That's a versus. Solo against Jigga then, huh?
Look, yeah, listen.
That's a versus there.
Swiss, if you hear me, right? Timberland, if you hear me.
Do that.
Jay-Z,
Say,
Cello.
Versus
Ooh, that's some big talk, right?
Ball
That's
for
some,
ball?
that's some big shit.
say
Listen, I'm gonna go a little notch down. I'm gonna be a little humble. Rick Ross, Cello. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna go a little low.
Moosey, you listen to this, huh?
Maybe Pusha
Say
T.
Moosey heard
I'm gonna
that.
say Pusha T.
Spitter, y'all heard that?
I fuck with that.
Sound like a versus.
Pusha T, Cello. Come on, I'm just saying these the shit that's complimenting the shit that niggas talking. Dude talk that shit. If you ain't know, you know, if you know me and you respect anything about me, dude, you know, he one of them.
Say.
One of
Let's
those
get back to you.
species.
Let's get back
I just was about to ask him that. Speaking of verses, why y'all into the verses?
We did a versus, local versus. We did it with
missed that,
UNLV. Man, we had a couple of thousand people on
Damn, I
board.
missed that,
That's
man.
big for New Orleans because I ain't see no local artists or no independent local artists that drew
So
the
you know what
numbers
I
that
think?
us and UNLV drew, bro.
You know what I think though?
That's love.
Like that shit go bigger than just virtual. Like once things pop back off, like
I
picture
want to do
that
it in
shit the
flesh.
club.
I want to do it. Listen, me
That's
and Lil Yah,
different.
if you had Lil Yah, you was talking to Lil
That's
Yah on your
different.
live.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
different.
if we could do it live, we
That's
already
different.
talked about that.
That's some other shit.
I want to do the verses.
Like nigga could take that shit to another level.
Flesh
I'm
and
fucking with
blood, like, you know, real shit, you
with
know,
niggas go really
live in
run this
person.
shit.
They run a verse, we run a verse. They hit us with their song, we hit them with our song, and then we let the crowd pick what they love. You know what I'm saying? So soon as Tech come home,
He back on again?
yeah, he gone, man. Tech a real street nigga.
What the nigga did this time?
I don't want to talk. I'm gonna let y'all talk about
See,
that. Tech a real street
That bitch
nigga.
be forgetting we in front of the microphone. That bitch said, what he did
No, we
this
don't
time?
want to talk about that.
He ain't
Fuck,
forgot the
man.
microphone.
I ain't-
Tech coming home
Yeah,
this
man.
year.
Fucked
When
up.
Tech come home,
This nigga-
Partners of Crime, UNLV.
That's
Oh,
dope.
right in front of each other.
That's
The
dope.
live
That's the
in
kind of shit I'm
person
talking about, like-
versus.
Say,
That's-
what his
that's
brother's
dope.
name in the short, the midget,
Well,
his brother, Tank's
well,
brother.
he going way back.
We don't know, bro.
Damn,
We
I
just know
can't
Tech.
think.
He going in the street. That nigga that went
That
to the
nigga
street.
said-
I can't
We don't
think.
know.
Say, bring him back.
Man.
OG.
Huh? know.
You home.
I'm saying that's my little partner.
I
bro.
know
can't
that did, dog. You was locked up with him.
I know that man all the stress. I know taking them all the stress. I know y'all, man. What are you talking about?
I'm saying you know every motherfucking
Six
about
and
it.
Barone ain't that far from Tyler Down Drive, bro. What
Who
is
stayed on Tyler Island Drive?
I did. That's why I was. That's the first house I came.
That's whole uptown. You lived in the whole uptown.
Man,
though.
That nigga lived downtown, uptown.
Man, I lived everywhere.
Oh, so you're an old legend.
Yeah, I am, bro.
All right,
Something
well,
like
look,
that.
you know, look, Shop Graffiti. You want a no legend shirt? Holla at your boy. I'm in the building.
No, but the
ShopGraffiti.com. Holla at your boy.
Say no, but the only reason why,
No
because I
legends.
know people everywhere, and I got family everywhere, bro. So I got it, you know.
everywhere.
All right.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Dejan, I lived
crazy,
everywhere.
bro.
No, he said he lived everywhere. I'm just saying, I lived everywhere. I lived uptown, lived in Magnolia. Then I moved to Hollywood. Then
Yeah,
I moved,
downtown too.
I lived in the east, so you said that you
Yeah, that
just
is
said the east was
down-
downtown.
that is.
But then my dude
Originally,
Kango
yeah.
moved on Press Park, so I'm fucking with the Press Park boys, and you know I got some 8-wall animal partners and 7-wall chicks I done did my thing with,
They
and
say 8-wall. I used
6-wall and
to
4-wall.
stay on Payne Street in 8-wall.
Yeah, I ain't had to really live them
Jones
spots,
and-
but was we out there, dude? Listen, bro.
St. Ferdinand. I had fun in the 8-wall.
Was we out there, bro? I mean, I just need.
Audubon Zoo to Miss You, to the Mississippi River, to the lakefront.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's
yeah, we did all that.
cover a lot of ground like me.
If you
bro.
had a girl in those neighborhoods,
that
we
cover a
was probably
lot of
visiting.
ground, bro.
Listen, we was probably visiting. Listen, I tell some of my street niggas, right? I'm like, listen, dude, y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can talk all that gangster shit. But I swear to God, when I was living in the East, I was in the Cali, you in the project by a fucking Broad. I'm in the Melv by a Broad. I'm in the Magnolia by, like, we was really any hood, any ward. Check my background, I got receipts, because the pictures, Throwback Thursday, holla at your boy. I put up the pictures. I show people. Before rap, we was doing all that shit. We had the battles with the stripe on the soles. We had the
Right,
animals.
right.
Cut it up with
The competitions.
cut
and
it
all
up with
that.
the trues and voles. We did all that. Like, listen, bro, we was really out there. We really did that. I ain't sell no drugs. And this is for my young niggas. I'm just trying to show 'em.
times then and now.
I didn't
though.
sell no
But
drugs.
shit, he was one of the small niggas that come up in the game, so I couldn't see why people just don't listen to him.
I mean, they listen.
If he
They,
ain't had to
I
be in
do.
the street and
he's-
did what he did.
Listen, I get listens. But then they got levels of listens, you know, that I wasn't a part of. And I just be honest with the young brothers. No, I ain't never did that, dude. But I fuck with them kind of niggas. Listen, I had all my partners are felonies. All felons, or whatever, you know, the correct English. They're all are felons.
You can talk how you want.
I'm a real misdemeanor, bro. Like, you know, and it's because of the leadership of not following. I just didn't follow. I just like, I always had this sermon spirit of, y'all can go ahead. I ain't gonna fuck with this one.
I'm gonna do me.
I just ain't gonna fuck with this one.
Right.
And then they get caught up on some dumb shit. That's really was me. That was really me. All my partners went to jail. All my partners did time. I was in the mix of all that shit. I just know when to quit. Like, I ain't gonna fuck with it this time. You know, and that's what saved me at the end of the day. So I'm just trying to say, you know, we gotta learn to start going with what tell us. Like, fuck what a nigga say. If you're a leader, your partner can say, you ain't about that. I ain't about that.
Right.
Just be a real, I was
Right.
real to who I am. I
Right.
ain't about that. My
Right.
partners wanted to bust a nigga head. I ain't really with it.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was probably Trey. Call me Trey. Let me out the car, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I ain't fucking with that. Not that I'm scared to do it, but I don't feel like I need to do it. So I'm not doing it. So I'm just telling all the young niggas. And the reason why I'm on Choppin Game, because I really want to talk to the young niggas, bro, because the murder rate is so high over dumb shit.
Right.
Some of the shit that these niggas killing over, I beef with UNLV. Y'all talking about niggas on records and ops and all this dumb shit. We did that. I got family that live in the 3rd wall. They got family that live in the 17th.
Right.
They come in there, we go in there. They got partners that, oh, y'all beefing with UNL. You know, we had to go through that, but at the end of the day, none of us got killed from it, bro.
Right.
We had our little squabbles and our little beefs, but at the end of the day, we survived the day. I'm talking to y'all now, we talking about grandkids.
Right.
We talking about so I'm just trying to say some of the shit that niggas beefing over is unneeded. We you know, man, squash that shit with a nigga. throw a little few hands. You lose the battle, whatever, it's over. You live to see another day. And
It was
tomorrow
just
we're
that
going to talk
simple.
about it. Because some of these niggas that y'all beefing with is going to become some of y'all best partners.
Say it again.
If only you get a chance to know the man, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If we can live past it, some of the niggas going to be like, boy, man, we wanted to kill each other. We passed that shit now. So I'm just saying we got to start letting some of this shit go, bro. And we got to start being bigger men to be like, it ain't about that. And it's vice versa. It ain't one side, it's both sides that's saying it ain't really about that.
Y'all both got a point.
Yeah, we ain't about that, bro.
That's it.
Like that shit dumb. I'm beefing with you over my cousin that we can't bring back. The shit over with, bro.
Oh, you ain't lying.
It's gonna stop right here. So we gotta just stop that shit somewhere, you know? And I just wanted to, like, we could chop game on some shit. Talk music, all that, but I'm talking real life right now.
Right.
And the real life of it is, come on, bro, we gotta save some of the niggas that, if we can. If you're listening, just hear what we saying, bro. Some of that shit ain't work. Y'all killing each other over.
A lot of it.
Especially
a lot of
these
that
hoes,
shit, bro.
$1,000, that petty money, bro. We done got past that shit, and we fuck with each other right now.
It's about family.
Right. So that's my piece on that.
So with
if
that
y'all got
though,
anything else to me saying, say what y'all want to say.
I'm
But
just saying with that though, bro. It was a fire episode. We got to wrap up. Cello, you got anything you want to tell the people?
I just want to smoke weed.
Shouts out to Cheeks, bro. Don't forget to get them tacos.
Miller High Life.
Game.
I'm on a few dollars.
Chopping game. I got a Miller High Life in here right now. You know, drinking out of the
Oh
cup.
man. Shouts out to
that
Silk,
work?
Maul, T. And all
Shout
the
out
rest
to
of
all
the
my
support.
niggas in the background. I see you, Daylight, bro. Listen, Daylight been with me from the beginning, bro.
Whoa, now.
You know, we've been partners since about 12 years old. How to Go days,
Choppin'
11, 12
gang,
years
baby.
old. And at the end of the day, that's still my
We got
partner
another
today.
hot episode coming
we
up
old
next
niggas.
week. I don't know who
And
we
we still
got.
partner today. Maul my partner.
Sure, right?
Since
Yeah,
I
yeah,
met him,
yeah,
we
yeah.
still friends right now. So I'm just trying to say, bro, stop the dumb shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like let some of that shit go. We're going to beef with our partners. We're going to have differences. But because we got differences don't mean we need to kill each other over the differences we got. We all got opinions. I feel the way I feel. You feel the way we feel. We bosses among bosses. I don't have to agree with everything you agree with, but I still love you. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, y'all do what y'all doing, but that's what I want
You
to
know
say.
what we do, nigga. We chop game, nigga. That's why we
Chop
got
game,
you.
man. You know what I'm talking about with the OGs, nigga.
You like
What the
that
fuck
one.
we
This
do,
was gonna be
nigga?
fire though, bro. I like this. Yes, indeed, bro.
I'm sorry if I ran with some shit.
That
Oh,
we want you to
that
do.
what you're supposed to do.